All right, we are live. I believe we're live. Heard about being live before. I've done it. I think it's correct. And we are. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Reality Ski Gamers Wednesday night stream, the longest running live stream in the history of Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, where we break down the greatest and latest in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes news and notes and give you a little bit of insight of what it all means. I'm your boy, Ranger J 1999, welcoming you guys into another stream. Hope you are doing well. I am going to be going kind of solo dolo tonight, I think. I don't know anybody going on. Desi Jingle Schnarf is not feeling well, so our best well wishes to Desi Jingle Schnarf. Let me get the shoey message of the day. If I knew how to be stupid. Up and running. Perfect. Let's toss that over to the YouTubes. Get that up and running as is tradition. Hope everyone's having a good hump day. Guess what day it is? It is hump day, and it's time to cover the latest Star Wars Galaxy Heroes with your boy Ranger Dude. Good to have everybody on YouTube. Good everybody on Twitch. Good and good. Smithers. All right. So you know the deal. Give your greetings. Say hi to me. Say hi to all the other skewers, and we'll shout you out. If you have any questions on anything we cover, things of that nature, then feel free to, of course, as is tradition, questions in as well. But yeah, I'll be rolling solo dolo. If you would like to see me support the stuff I do for charity with the cosplays, things of that nature, please go link for the link. It does support me in the content that I put in and the stuff that I do for charity and other things that you guys like to see. Sometimes goofier, sometimes not. So there you go. Yes, tomorrow will be GAC. There, bazinga. Yep. Tomorrow, Thursdays is always our GAC day. So there you go. So. Yes, good. Stay no more. Good to see you. Glory be the dad jokes. Well, that was earlier. If you want to do a dad joke, you must clink. Patreon or not, I don't allow. On Wednesdays, I'll make an exception for dad jokes if you go clink. Outside of that, no. I already have to put up with that shit during the lunch stream from Patrons and everybody else, and no. There's only so much that I can handle. There's only so much I can take. Word. So yeah, that's the deal. And it's not that I don't trust you guys, but hell no, I don't trust you guys. Wolfman, the Wolfman says happy up Ranger skewers. Yep, no Desi Jingle Schnarr tonight. Unfortunately, she is not feeling good. Poor little Schnarr's got a cold or something. I'm not sure what's going on with little Schnarr. He has been in bed sick all day. I'm sorry to say. So poor little Schnarf is not feeling good, so yeah, I hope she feels better too. Getting lots of rest, drinking lots of fluids, things of that nature. You know, it's still cold and flu season, so she probably caught something contagious, and you know, that's how it goes. But I hope you guys are all doing great. All right. Get those questions in, keep those greetings coming in and stuff like that. We'll get into the news here in a second. Again, keep me up with those shoeies and stuff. Clinkies for the drinkies. For little stinkies. All right. I think we're locked in. We're good to go. Yeah, we'll give everybody a few minutes to grab some drinks, grab some stuff. You know, get settled in. We'll cover the latest. I mean, we had a couple of news, Forlom investigation and findings. So we had some stuff in Forlom and then a few other notes, simple notes. And not a lot of news, you know, nothing crazy, stuff like that. You know, as is tradition. It's an off week, you know. We got 2 weeks of the new character, all that stuff. You know what? I haven't done for that. We'll do that here afterwards. I make sure I get my Velshar. So while we're waiting here, we'll cover the news here in a second. I'm just saying that real quick because I don't want to forget. Don't want to miss a day of not getting your free shards. God forbid. God knows what I went through to get that shit. God only knows what I need to do to maintain that shit. All right. So yeah, let's just get into the news. Let's just start breaking it down. Everybody's enjoying a nice beverage, and it's getting settled in nicely. As again, tomorrow, Thursday, we'll do GAC, and then Friday, I'll do a little stream, get you guys hyped up for Friday, as I do in the afternoons on Friday, TGIF stream, and then we'll hang out with Scribbles on Friday nights, and then Saturday, we'll do Jedi Academy, and then we'll also do Dungeons and Dragons. All right. Anything else? I can't think of anything else. I think we're cooking with Crisco, kids. I think we're good. So let's keep those greens coming, get those questions in, then interact with stream, do all the stuff and stuff. And yeah, let me check the stores real quick. Quest. I did Quest. Okay. Let me pull up the news notes again. All right. Forlom investigation and findings as we get into the news, brought to you by CG Meathead. Oh, the great one. Good to see you. Love it. Howdy Wednesday there, great one. Good to see you back. Hello, Hall Table Heroes. Through one of our community reports, we investigated Forlom and found 3 issues. Overriding program, his abilities using boss instead of Zucka's, as mentioned, ability text. Unique TB-specific Omicron abilities work outside the specific game mode. And 3, unique, the unit's bonus protection is being calculated incorrectly. The team exploring fixes and adjustments to the above. Since these changes might affect balance, the team will keep me apprised to their approach to fix according to the fixes according for that. Thank you. So Forlom's going to get some fixes and stuff, as is tradition. And then the other news that we have is our update that we got today. If you guys saw it, there was an update in the game. It's just basically of their big board bug tracker. And if you click on that, it takes you to another site where you can go and look at all the bugs and stuff like that. You know, it's pulling up. It's doing it. Slowly but surely, it's doing it. Hello, sub guy. And there you go. You see all the stuff there. Yeah, I got it. Thank you. Okay, got it. You know what? Screw you. I don't want to see this anyway. All right, but since today's update is primarily for back-end data, new player experience, first-time playing fixes, and adjustments of fixing the IPD issues mentioned previously. So, those are the 2 big ticket items from the forums from our good friend Meathead. There you go. And then we got this yesterday. Yeah. Hello, Hall Table Heroes. The team is aware that the Veld Marquee quest tracking isn't working properly and are actually looking at the issue. Thank you for. There you go. And there we go. That's the news. Not too much news, just little bits of news, little sub parts of said news. You know, it's you know, these are the things. So yeah, Kadar, are we winning yet? We are not doing GAC. Kadar, you know this. We do our GACs on Thursdays. Yes. So we'll look at that tomorrow on a Thursday. Outside of that, I think we are good. Kadar, if you want to join me, I'm in the Zoom call. As I said, there will be no Schnarr tonight. She is laid up in bed. She is feeling very, very sick. That's true. Yeah, that's true. Yes. All right, let me think here. Derpity derp 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 derpity derp derp derp. Okay. Got that. So yeah, if you want to see me drink something nasty, support my stuff, go clink for the drink. Oh, I did not pin that in YouTube. All right, let me get that done. There we go. Perfect. But no snark tonight. And thanks to everybody.
You can have Ranger drink something nice too if you want.
I mean, that's on the cards too. I'm not opposed to it. You know, I'm drinking some nice bourbon and soda right now. It's nice. Delicious. I like it. It's got a good taste. I mean, I do like it. I like those kind of things. Inconceivable fist buzzsaw. That's right. How you doing today, Kadar?
I'm doing pretty good, pretty good. How about you?
I'm hanging in there. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. All right. Our opponents already started their GAC attack run. We'll look at it tomorrow. That's it. Formulate my plan. You know what I'm saying?
Very important to do.
I need him. I'm still baffled that Merlar was made better with hot sauce. I don't know, it just did. It worked. It really did.
I would not have expected that.
Fernet, I already know. Not even going to bother trying. It will not work with Fernet.
That's a shame. Would have been really funny.
Yeah, Malort's got a very drier. It's a different kind of awful, right? But it's a drier liqueur, unlike Fernet, that's more of a menthol kind of thing. So hot sauce is not going to cut anything with Fernet. In fact, probably make it worse. Just make it taste worse than it is. The Malort, it did cut it a little bit, and I was shocked because I just did because someone donated. I was like, "Fuck it, I'll just do it," you know. So it worked out in my favor. It was good. So yes, we did do that last night. We had all the thanks for everybody came out. We did some stuff last night. Everything else in my game is going well. I've got the first cron I needed. Hunter, here it is. I got to re-roll a couple things on that. We want the level 6, but we'll get some re-roll mats. We'll do that. There's no rush on these yet. We do have the 6 FDCs, things of that nature. We'll see how they do. Our opponents done their front wall, but the very front wall did not have any of the new stuff on it. Guarantee that it had some of the old stuff. But we were trying to make our opponents use some poo-poo diarrhea. So outside of that, anything else? Nope, I can't think of anything. So this is your night, skewers. Sit back, have fun, get your JC or any Swgoh related questions in. Whatever they may be. Keep getting your greetings on YouTube and Twitch, and we'll shout you out. Datacron process goes well. Conquest is done, so I'm just in chill mode. We do have some mod depression. Look at those mods in the store. Oh, those are bad. Ew. Ew. Those are not good mods. I mean, the blue one has potential. It is defense percentage.
The great one says drinky.
Drinky. Well, yeah, we do drinky here. The great one. I mean, I don't know if you know that, but drinky does happen here. But thank you for noticing.
I can't tell if that was his way of saying clink clink.
Oh, I thought that he was just saying drinky. Like, yes, we do drinky here. I don't know if you're aware of it. We do. We've been known to do drinkies. I don't think he did that. He does have a free one. He can cash in at any time. I didn't see any active date. Do you want to cash in your shoey there, great one? Is that what you're saying? Possibly, maybe, sort of. No, yes, no, yes, no, no, no. No, 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 no. We'll get more clarification on that here soon. Their guitar. Yes, okay, that's what you're doing. Gotcha, buddy. Least I can do for you. All right, it is now time for me to take a can of Foster's.
Here we go.
I shall now take the Foster's, as is tradition. I shall place it in a beautiful shoe provided by the Jersey Jingle Schmaltz. I shall pull the Foster's into the shoe of Jersey Jingle Schmaltz. It's lots of foamy nastiness, and I shall now drink the shoe in honor of the Great One. And here's to you, Great One, and to all the skewers. May you have a fruitful and eventful night. Great One. Now, after consuming the awful beverage, Ranger will now put it back into the the fridge and the shoe and the space if needed and available, and goes back to the regularly scheduled program.
You know what you need now? You need a shoe to store alcohol in, not just for doing shopping. You need a shoe to store, you know?
But Nell says, do you ever wash that shoe? No, I like to take it outside and just let it sit in the rainwater. The nastier, the better. Yeah, I have to wash it like pretty religiously. It's not hard. A little soap, a little water. Sometimes about a week. Every week I use a little bit of OxyClean on it, let it, clean it out, that kind of stuff, right? I think I'm gonna get this triangular just because. Why not? We gotta have some mod. What was that? Wait. What was that one? Purpler protection, but it doesn't have any crit chance, and that's a trick mod. That's the ones they want you to buy, but you shouldn't because it's gonna get you. All right. What can I do? Oh. All right. Derpity derp. All right. Let me do this. It does. And good to see you. Happy Hump Day, Monel. Monel. Let's talk to Moose. All right. First one has nothing, and there's great sadness. Yeah, there's a reason I bought this one. What about the other one? All right, it's health 4 speed. Not ideal. All right. Let's see if it hits speed. Oh boy. Give it one slice. And sadness. All right, we move on. And then we have a triangular. Metal tricky triangular. See what this does. All right. That's actually a really good defensive mod. I'm actually going to hang on to this because we can get any more hit on those speeds. That is good health and defense and aspirin. Oh yeah, we're keeping this. That's a keeper. Normally, if it is 5 speed, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to get rid of it. That one, that's some good value there. I mean, we'll have to see how it hits further on, but even if we get some other stats and then we get to the end, we can hit any speed on that. That would be a nice mod on tanks that need support characters that need those kind of stats and stuff. So that's not bad at all. All right, let me get back to the chat. So keep your questions in. We've had the free shoey of the day. We'll see if we get any more clinky clinks for the drinky drinks. And your questions and time are now yours, skewers. Whatever you want to discuss, whatever was on your mind. I gotta tell you, Kadar, I am completely burned out. The Datacron farming to get this level of Datacrons and this new stuff, I cannot express to you how awful this was.
Oh yeah, it's ugly. I've only got 2 regular crons myself, and they're just. Oh no, I think I've got 3 regular crons. I've got all the FTCs, and I've got the Night Trooper cron. I've got Dr. Moff Gideon cron, and I've got a Moff Gideon cron, and then no light side ones yet, other than like a couple level 3 ones. But I haven't leveled any up for like Bad Batch or anything like that.
How many FTCs did you get done?
I got all of them.
You got all of them. Wow. Thought I was living clean living.
Yeah, no, I went ham on the energy packs.
I did too.
I didn't get all of the Ascension. I got, I think, a little over half of it.
Oh. Yeah, I just didn't do the Wookiee one. I couldn't bring myself to do it. I could still do it. I just don't want to do it. I'm not going to plan on using it. I feel gross. I feel dirty. I even took a bleach bath and I still felt filthy and dirty, nasty after doing this. And I'm a little disappointed in CG because they said that we were not going to have FTCs in the next set, and we're getting FTCs in the next set. So that sucks. And I don't think this is sustainable. It's just not. Now, I think 4 FTCs is reasonable, but it can't be every single time. It can't. Like, they're going to have players dropping like flies, man. So, guy, you could do what I'm doing, walking in the dark next to a road, go 4.4 miles to the nearest gas station. Are you wearing reflective clothing there, sub guy? I do hope you are, my friend. That would be kind of an important safety factor. I mean, nope. Okay. Boy. Well, you just be safe out there, sub guy. 4 miles. Ooh wee. Ooh doggy. My plan is to this week get Afra, IG, BT, 000. I had to get Roll Guard next. He is the next one I'm taking out for next week. No rush on it. We'll pop a bunch on Monday. Let my stuff build up. Then we'll pop a bunch of Relic 7s. Eventually, I'd like to get Imperial Probe Droid to 7 because I think he's going to be a really good addition to the Dr. Afra team. And then eventually, really he's there because with the new ISB team, we definitely want Probe Droid up. So I took him to Relic 0. No rush on him. It's cool. We can always use Darth Schmader with Afra, and that's okay too. But he definitely will be a character we want moving forward in about, what, 9 weeks? 9? 12 weeks? How many more characters we got? 4 more? 8, 9 weeks? I think. I don't know. Math. I'm doing math. It's the new math. I don't know. Numbers. Let's see. We're on this week and next week. So 1, 3, 5, 7. Yeah, 9 weeks. On we shall have the 9 weeks. And it shall be glorious for my pleasure. All right. And then we have Cassian. The characters are coming along nicely. I've gotten to where they need to be. We'll get materials, take these guys up, and we'll get the new Cassian. So yeah, what do you think will be the best into New Vader? What do you mean, Wolfman?
For countering New Vader, you mean?
Like Dual Zen, what do you think will be best into New Vader? I mean, it's a pretty standard team. It's because of the Datacron. Normally, I would use Thrawn on that team, but Tarkin, the way they've got it that set up, I'd have, yeah. Oh, countering.
Yeah. Rogue One, maybe because of all their anti-Empire stuff, and they don't like turn meter gain from enemy teams.
Trying to think.
Great Mothers, because you could doom somebody.
I kind of like Great Mothers a lot there.
Balin,
I like him too.
because I don't think they have stun immunity, and Balin can just punish them a lot.
Yeah, with his guys hitting as hard as they will.
You can probably overkill with a GL or so.
You can, but I think those two come to mind when I think of the new Vader team if it's on defense. Zinga, what's up? Everyone is dead, but JTR is still going to time out. Epic Mastery. Yeah, that happens, brother. You have to face it. Yeah, those are the two that come to mind. It takes a lot of turns. I'm just thinking of teams that could be good against it. I don't know how Queen Amidala would do against that. I don't know. It depends on how the AI plays it, because it could play pretty stupid. It has a lot of survivability because Vader can't die until, the homie's dying on test, but yeah. What am I getting hit with? Troopers, what did you say? Remember Cassian comes to the game in April 7th for 5-star tier, so he'll be here in 6 weeks in case you want to tell chat. Okay, there you go. It will only be the 4 and 5-star tiers, the ones with the Cairo LSTs. So we'll get those soon. So that's pretty good. Try Great Mothers tomorrow, and Balin is on defense. Okay, yeah, I think Great Mothers would be good. You just sit there and go after Mara Jade, because if she's not there, the catalyst for the team kind of goes poof. She's the cog that makes that thing work. And she's a weak one, so yeah. Can Trooper still beat Night Sister with Marin? Talzin's crew, not GM. No. Troopers cannot beat that team. Not with Marin. Marin is a game changer. She is quite delicious and creamy. Just because the way they've designed her kit, it's very... Oof. Too many plagues, too much stuff. Troopers can't get rid of it. They can heal a bit and get rid of some of it. Eventually, the Night Sisters, with Alzin, Marin, Daka, Zombie, Saj, it's going to destroy it. No. Its sisters do very well. Baron is a pain in the ass. We'll have to find a workaround then, but with no layer lurking on the Bakwa, I can throw Bane at Queenie. It should be a full clear for once. There you go. But yeah, keep your questions, comments coming in like that. A little bit of news tonight, but mainly just bugs and fixes and things. Nothing major tonight on the news. We've got 2 weeks. We got this week and next week of Veil. Veil's fine. Sport does good stuff. I think all the kits are really good for these guys. We're getting 3 new homies here, which will go with Luthien, right? Cassian, and then we got the new Empire or ISB, which we'll add Critic to and stuff, and that'll be really cool. So that'll give us a couple fun new teams to go into the future. I know a lot of people are not making as heavy investment. And of course, you guys know me, I will always make the star investment, and I'll go for it. Just so you can say if it's good or not good. It may not be. I don't know. Cassian looks pretty damn good. Is it Maul good? No, in my opinion. But we've been wrong on these before, there, Kadar. My goodness. You never know until you get.
We've been wrong. We've been right. We'll see what happens.
All right. Everyone's being really quiet on you. Too quiet. Hear them watching, lurking. I've been treed.
Good reference. Good reference.
All right. We did that. We did that. Guild activity. Ooh, I need to buy stuff. Let's get some more Relic 10 stuff because I deserve it. We'll just get Relic 10 stuff and then just Electrum Conductors. I need a lot of Electrum. Holy moly, welcome on. And then we'll just pick up some salvage. Why? Because I feel like it. You can never have enough salvage, But as much as I've got of this shit, it doesn't matter because, well, I need more flawless signal data. And now, since Wookiees are hairy everywhere, do you think their nether regions are bald? I don't know, nor do I really need to know. Do we need to know? Is that something we really need to know? And I want to know what love is, but I don't know if I need to know that. Right? Right, Skewers? Right? All right, moving on. All right, let's see here. Legends tokens, we got that all right. Good. Look at some more. Be interesting to see after we get through this era what the next era is going to be. Possibly new marquees that will lead to a GL. I would be shocked if it wasn't, because we'll be what this era will take us to. May not be. Maybe in some. It probably will tie into the new raid. Something along these characters will all tie into the new raid. Don't know what that's going to be yet. But if last year was like
probably,
yeah, I mean, if anything was like last year, where we had all the newer stuff go into the raid, then I would be shocked. And of course, we'll have a team or two that, of course, will be older teams, characters that we can use in the raid. But for the majority of stuff, like last year, we had the pirates, like all the pirates, the Imperial Troopers. New Jedi Vanguard with Mace. It was a lot. So I expect the same kind of thing with the new raid. GL might be something quite different, but never know. Could be 2 eras into the new raid and GL, so that could be and that sound can only mean one thing: invasion. Or it's trooper on demand. Trooper on break, I mean. Hello, troopers.
hello.
Well, it was a good thought-provoking, quiet-breaking moment, Manos. But that was more for the YouTube because nobody said anything in YouTube in the chat. which is usually weird. We have a lot of people in YouTube chat, so it's just kind of like, what's going on over there tonight? A little quiet there. What's new with you, troopers on break?
Just finished Grand Arena against a 4 million GP in Kyber 2. So
Someone's in
they're
Kyber
probably
2 and they had
hacking.
4 million GP?
Yes, no GLs, no GL fleets.
Are you enjoying your
So
early victory?
yeah, I enjoyed it. And then me and chat had a good discussion. We went back in some old posts and stuff. And yeah, we had a good discussion about like where the game's going, what our plans are, X, Y, and Z. I'm very happy with where my resources are at. I'm catching up with you sort of relic wise. I have enough as of right now to take 4 characters straight to relic 10. So
Well, that's fine, but
I
I've done. I'm just saving. I'm about to do a couple more relic 10s, but I'm just saving resources right now. I'm kind of in horde mode
Yeah.
right now. My main focus is not relic 9 and 10. It's 7. I want to get everything to 7, and once that's all taken care of, then I'm going to start popping a shit ton of 9s and 10s. But there's no
I'm
point.
just waiting for the new fleet and new capital ship, right? Because like we've had this discussion, we don't need to go that deep, but unless it's a new capital ship or a new GL or something that I want to farm, I'm not going to be buying into the FOMO, right? With the Datacrons, I'm not going to be buying those packs or like all that. Just play the game at my own pace.
Yeah,
at
that's
this
what you
point,
should
because
do.
it's overwhelming.
It
It's
really
overwhelming.
is. It really is. I mean, between I'm going hard into the new characters, and I'm also going hard in Datacrons, and I can tell you, and so is our Kadar. We were just talking about the Datacrons. We're a little tapped out at the moment because
God, I'm so poor.
it's so stupid, man. Hey, contingent! My home slide says, "Hello there, party people. Happy Hump Day, contingent. If the weather holds, you still coming down for MegaCon? Gonna be there for MegaCon?
Ranger, I have breaking news. Some good news for you.
Okay.
It's actually very positive news.
Okay. I'm excited for it. What is this positive breaking news from our?
So you know how busy I've been at work recently, right?
Yes, you've been working a lot. Yeah,
And I've been working extra days and extra hours.
that's true. You have. Yeah, that's true.
I just got paid and I took care of my rent for the next month, and I have enough to pay for all of the nights of the hotels, so I will be at MegaCon all the days.
Yay! Get that locked in.
Nicely done.
I just got the notification. I just got a paycheck because they apparently messed up their books, because I was like, I worked all these extra hours, and they're like, oh, we forgot to add those hours that you did for extra work. I'm like, what do you mean you forgot? It's in the system. and so I had to go on HR and stuff like that, because apparently they lost my hours in the system.
Ooh,
And so I had to show them when I clocked in, clocked out, all that stuff. So it got all taken care of, and I got a nice chunk of change. So
Good.
we will be there all Thursday. No, yeah, Thursday night through Sunday morning.
Good. Excellent.
So
Excellent.
that is locked in. I know we were saying one day, but those extra hours, it turns out with that, I'm able to be there all 4 days.
Ooh. Ooh.
I'll finally get some good news.
Fulfilling you.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I logged into the game and I looked at my Datacron stash and I was depressed again. So I was like, yes, I got the mall FTC, and then I look at other people in my Grand Arena Ranger, which brings me back to what you and Kadar were just talking about. I was shocked. Some people, they literally have all the FTCs, and then they have 2 rows of level 15s.
Oh yeah, there's some people
2
like
rows is a bit much.
I mean, I believe it. I mean, that's. I mean, if
Oh
they've
yeah,
got-
it's a thing.
They wasn't all like, they still had some level 3s and stuff, but like it was 2 full rows on my PC of the normal crons being at level 15.
Well, I'm sure,
And
but I don't know
and
why you would make that investment that early because, like, we still have a week left of I mean, if you just want to get ahead of it, but I mean, like, I set 25 after this 5v5 goes away. Now I have the set 26, pretty good, and I have reroll mats. We'll go back and fine tune these afterwards, right? But I have the new FDCs, and we'll have the next set of these next ones here with the level 3s and 6s and stuff. Yay! Desi, look at that. Desi's sick and couldn't join us tonight, troopers. But you look how
I'm
excited you
sorry,
made
Desi.
Desi. Said, yay, TV get with the whole cron. That's right.
Yes. I worked my freaking butt off to
Smithers.
get that's my feet hurt, but you know what? I'm very excited about it. But Ranger, this again, we don't need to harp on it too much, but my big concern again is I think there needs to be something done where it doesn't like because we have this 2 weeks to farm the crons, right? And I know it's 2 weeks with the conquest, which is already short. You only are getting 1 week before GAC lock. If it starts on an off week like conquest usually does, you only get a week before the new GAC locks in, right? My issue is the fact that so it's really basically whoever is going to spend the most money on the packs and spend and crystals like that, right? And if the crons when they were lasting 4 months, you could be like, all right, this GAC is out. But like if you're missing out on that, you're missing out on basically a whole round of GAC. That's a third of their viability with 3 months because you're not going to be able to use them until the next GAC lock, which that's a whole nother week, right? So I don't like the idea of when, like, if you don't invest enough into the energy and all the datacrons, you're going to fall out. Because my fear now is being in Kyber 2, I'm going to have to fall back to Kyber 3 and 4 if I don't invest enough in Chron.
It is what it is, man. You know, yes, everybody feel better soon, Desi. Double Durgan says it's true. Double D. Is Troopers taking his new lady friend as a bodyguard to the con? I don't think she's welcomed. Yeah, I don't want that kind of energy.
Not that
there.
lady friend.
No, please.
We don't talk about her anymore.
Yeah, she's a sick individual. Desi says, "Hi guys, love. Thanks for the good thoughts. I hope I'm going to feel better tomorrow. We do too, Desi. Commissioner. Yes, Buzzsaw's there. Yeah, little Buzzsaw action. Yes. Yeah, Desi is not feeling good today, so she's home.
But Ranger, do you plan on buying the Datacron counter pack every time that now that like with this new cadence? Because my chat was asking me if they should. I'm like, don't ask me. I'm not buying it. So I said I promised I'd ask you.
If it's only 4 FDCs, depending, and that even depends on what the FDCs are for, right? That is, I will be making less of an investment than I did on this one, right? Because I do want to get these crons leveled up, right? There's 4 main ones that we want to do, and I think it was Hunter. I can't remember because his level 9 is
Dark Trooper Moff Gideon's is really good as well.
His is one, and then I can't remember what we.
Moff Gideon period is really good.
Moff Gideon was another one.
Moff Gideon is it's not the first time we've seen that Moff Gideon con. It is as crazy as it was the first time around.
And then
probably better.
I can't remember the other one, but I promised my chat. I know we can move on after this, but I promised them that I'd ask like how much you are investing because I can't speak on it myself because I didn't invest in these.
Well, it's not just a matter of investment; it's also just a matter of like how you invest. The calendar you're referring to, that's the one that takes a single cron from like whatever to level 9, right?
Yeah.
But it's just the one cron, yes?
I believe, but Ranger, you know more than me. I'm not gonna.
It was OG Echo. So I've got my 4 lock in. Sorry, guys. I was
Ranger. What was the calendar for? What did it give you?
Which one?
Wasn't enough for one. The paid Datacron calendar in the store. There was the free one that gives you a cron and a certain amount of materials. Then there was the paid one.
I had the paid one. And that one gave me 600 energy a day. I think that's all.
No, not the energy one. The Datacron one.
The Datacron one. Like,
so there are always.
You mean the Ascension one?
No, there was the free Datacron
So many
calendar
packs.
that gave you a
Right,
Datacron
from the
and
store.
material and cash to level it up to I think level 5 or 6.
Right.
And then there was a paid Datacron material calendar pack that
didn't
gave
get
you
that.
material to I think get it to just level 9. But I think it was just one. So if it was just the one, my opinion is don't buy that calendar, just put that money into refreshes or energy because you'll get more out of the energy than you would that one pack.
But like, because the reason why my chat's asking is like they're saying like what they were doing some quick math, right? When you add it up, you're paying for the episode pass. That's great value, great job by CG. I love that pass. It really helps, and it gets you a 4-star character for the era, which is awesome. And that way, you do the tier 1 or the legendary event, and you get those LSTs. Awesome. And then Conquest, you could skip out on most people once you have a solid roster. You can get red crate yourself. But then you have to, but now you're going to add in costs because Conquest, what, once a month? If you have to do that every single time, then you're adding what, $20, $25 to every single month in order to get now for those Datacrons.
I don't think you're going to need to spend that much.
You don't think so? Or you're not going to anymore after this set?
If it's only 4 FTCs, then no. Because the reason I had to go over balls to the walls was because I needed to make sure I had, because this one was kind of this one was unique in a couple ways, right? We had the first issue was that we didn't have any leftover stuff, right? We didn't get like, I know it's less than what we originally invested in, but we didn't get, materials back. That was problem number 1. So we couldn't get ahead of it. 2, there's 7 FDCs, 2 of which were 15. So that's 2 in the perfect storm of just ridiculousness. You add that up, that's all we had to go overboard more than we would normally even on. Because in the next cycle, the 25 will go away, we'll get some material back, cash, all that stuff, right? I won't have to invest as much like I did for some crystals for cash and things of nature that I had to do, right? To do that I had to do for these. So I see outside of getting either the Accession stuff, the early stuff like the 4, the 7, whatever, energy, and or the calendar. I really like the calendar. I mean, that's, if you get it day 1, that's a full week of 600 energy every day. If you add that in, right, I think that's what, 12, 13 bucks. But if you add that into, if you just do 50s, right, you're nearly at like 1,000 energy a day. So not only can you knock out a lot of feats, but you can get a lot of material, and you're not going to need as much material, and you're not going to be cash strapped as we were for this one. This one was just a perfect storm of stuff.
What they should have done, Ranger, is they should have done like Maul, Ventress, and IGs, and then next season should have done Vader's another level 15.
They've never done it. Newer characters always.
No, they wouldn't have enough time. They wouldn't want to split it like that either, because they would want each set to have a headliner. And the only real headliner for this one is Stranger. So you can't do Stranger 1 and then just have like one of the random marquees be the headliner for the other, because they're not equal value. They're not equal investment.
The way they did it is, and I'm going to stand firm on this point, and chat can disagree with me if they want. This was overboard, and this was not okay. And I'm hoping and praying that they learn from this and that they never do this many FDCs after an era again, because this is too much. They can't expect every player to do this. They cannot.
Well, it's different levels, but I mean, if you want to be competitive and PvP in this game, you have to. So, Continue says, I have a race and restarted my master around 5 times, trying to think of how to answer without sounding depressing, so I'll miss you about it later. If it means you can't come, then that is depressing, but I'm just hope you're well contingent. We love you, buddy, and just hang out, man. If you can't make it to Orlando, that's okay, buddy. Well, there's always the next time. Wish you were going, but that's okay. I just hope that you're doing well and kicking ass, man. That's all I care about.
Yeah, that's all. That's the important.
It's just a bonus. If you could have come, I would have been like, "Yay! I get to hang out with my buddy Contingent." If not, then that's okay too. Great one. Need more FTCs. Yeah, I like my ass kicked more than normal.
Rongo said, "Send me $5. I'll kick you in the balls. Cheaper and less painful than giving."
That's a lie. That's cap. He would do it for free because he's a sick. He's a sick man. Don't
I
fall
would
for his
pay him
baloney.
$10. I'll
Nah,
pay him $10. I think it'll be worth paying full.
Nah, fuck that. Nah, he'd do it for free. He's a sick man. What else on your 3? They won't. And who would disagree with you on this? No, I don't think anybody's going to disagree with you on this point. I just think it was a perfect storm. It was over the top. Where we didn't have materials coming in. 2, it was over the top with the FTCs and everything else. And so I think, because like the next conquest for me, as I always say, is my cache conquest. Now there will be if I'm not mistaken, a new set of datacrons, right? I'm not going to stress about this because I don't have to worry about feats and anything else. I just need to get the Sector 4. Burn the Sector 4 on Monday. Kill the rest of the time because I'll fart and get the new Bass, the Satil Sean. So I don't have to stress like I did this one too. I still had to get red crate, so that made it even more labor intensive because you have to knock out all the feats to do that stuff, which is really a lot. This one was just, again, the perfect storm of just horse shit. So I think it'll get easier after this. Hey, nicely done. Master Carlos says I want my GSC versus that 14.6 million GP account. Very nice. That's just shut up, bad Rongo. New Vader got holds and Hondo GL. Very nice. 1833 is a pretty damn good score. Not bad at all, Master Kylo. Very good. Good. So yeah. Chat, get your questions in, get your greetings in, do all that stuff. If you want to buy me a shoey or a drink or something good, something nice, maybe something, I don't know, whatever. Go clink for the drink. It does support me and all the stuff I do for charity. We've had some fun here lately. I dressed up as Darth Rivon. We did that last Friday. The week before that, I did the pretty camouflage princess. And if we get another $1,300 raised, or whatever the number is, because I wrote it down somewhere. I think it was like $1,300.
I'll get my notepad out.
Yeah. Then I will do a Lara Croft 2013 Tomb Raider cosplay you guys wanted me to
We were
do.
down to 180.
That was for Darth Revan. We have a new goal for there was another one for,
I don't think I had the update for that one.
Just
then.
put 1,300 because that's where we're at.
1,300. Lara Croft.
The new Apper team with Focus Kron is still lost Jabba. Yeah, I think that's more of a TW team. I still think it has potential. I've got to get that up too.
I saw reports that it beat Jabba.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, Vextrons will get through Crispy Food. Oh, very nice. Well, we'll have to give that one a shot. We'll keep you posted there, Whale 73. Darth Rayvon. All right.
Where is...
You hush. You be quiet, you. Sicko. You're a sick man. Very sick
I
man.
want to see.
All right. Getting spicy up in them hills.
Ranger.
Me?
I'm looking at the numbers for Val right now. For like 6 stars and all that stuff. I need to change it to all.
Minus 6 stars, about to be 7 soon, yes.
Yeah, so as of right now,
go on.
only out of all the players, there is only you are in 0.63% of the player base that have a 6-star Val.
Well, I'm stupid.
but it looks like a majority have 82% have her at 3 stars, and then the second highest is 4 stars at 16%. And then the rest are decimal percentages.
I just don't. I think people are checked out. I mean, they're still playing the game. Now, there are less people playing the game than there were before, but they are not buying into this new era system. And why should they be? Now, again, I'm doing this so you guys can see what it costs, how much it cost me to do this, the ridiculousness of it, plus to have the new stuff, to show it off, so as you as consumers can make viable.
There you go. I sent the numbers.
Choices.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
That's all right. I mean, you said them already, but that is it doesn't shock me at all.
That is one. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm shocked because I know.
I knew that this was going to go down.
I will say, because people were like it's emphasized about like 5 stars and everything, right? I know CG. Hopefully they're listening. Again, we don't even go into it. They're good. They're slowly gaining my trust back, but but I didn't expect the numbers to be this drastic,
did.
where it is 90. If you look at it, 98% of players are at 3 or 4 stars.
Well, yeah, but you have to remember there's still more to farm in her, so those numbers will change.
Yeah, we're only on
but-
day
Well-
2 of the farming.
Right.
Well, all right. So like, let's say the 0.82% at 5 stars go to 6 stars. That'll make it what, 1%?
yeah.
Well, I mean,
At 6
we can
stars?
predict numbers till the cow comes home, but at the end of the day, I think you are right in the fact that it's going to be less overall than it was for the 10th anniversary stuff, because we're very much seeing what can essentially be described as a rubber band right now. So the rubber band got pulled back very tough for the anniversary stuff. Like, people went out on that anniversary stuff, bunch of cool tunes for a bunch of different teams, crazy Darth Maul at the end of it, or crazy Hate Field Maul at the end of it, and then you let go of it, and now the rubber band's going the other way in the opposite direction, so there's suddenly less investment, less excitement, because that's just what's happening right now. So it's essentially a hangover.
It's because CG gave us excitement and hope about in that post regarding what was coming with all this stuff, and what they did hide, and which I give them credit for in the Andor era, and me and Ranger both spoke and praised them. They gave a clear path and understanding of how much everything's going to cost, what the requirements are going to be, and everything. They did not do
But
that.
that's because it's the
until
same
later.
it's the exact same thing that they just did. So it's easy at this point to do that, right?
Yeah,
But
like, the price hasn't changed.
yeah, the communication is still the communication. So it's nothing's changed since the last era. What's changed is people's attitude. They don't like the Coliseum. That is, there are some people that like it, but the vast majority of players do not like the system. One, they don't like the system because it's not very engaging, and it's not fun, and it takes a long time, and it's disheartening if you don't spend money, because the monetization on it is so over the top. It just is. It's nickel and dime, and you have to spend, and it's stupid. And so when you get to the second round of it, the first time people didn't know what they were having to do, and there was a lot of overspending because it was a new system. They didn't put it out. We were kind of shell shocked. We're like, oh my God, we got to get this. Plus Relic 10 is associated with it too, right? So that caused a lot of panic spinning that you normally wouldn't see. But after seeing the system, you even got major content creators that have spent. Zareth, Arnold, you go down the line, they're not spending. Why would they? What is their incentive? There is no incentive, and the value is not there. It's not that the characters aren't good. I think all the Andor characters are really, really good.
I agree. I give them credit for that. I have
But
said that
there's
look
no
awesome.
incentive. Why get them early? What do I gain? I have to wait 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 3 months before I can even do anything with them. We don't know how good they're going to be. They look good on paper, but we know that is. So again, this new system does not make sense. The only way you can use them is in Coliseum, and Coliseum takes time to develop you have to do it every day, get rewards you can. You're not spending money. You have to wait for each cycle to go through to get some of those early stuff that they give in each of the new character stuff. Like when you first do the event, right, you get all that free material. And it's a ball ache. You can't beat it. You can't progress unless you spend some money. Unless you're super patient. But even being patient, the best you can do is 65, which is absurd, Now it is in a positive when the characters come out. That's less legacy gear that you're having to use. So I give CG credit on that. But
Yep.
that's like saying I'm gonna sell you a car. Okay, I'm gonna buy the car. How much do I have to invest? Well, here's the thing. Now you have to invest this much to get this much of the car, or you can invest this much, which is more to get the car. But we can't give you the car until 4 months from now. Huh?
I like that analogy. I like.
But I paid money. Why can't I use this stuff? Well, we can let you test drive it, but it's not. You can't really do anything with it for 4 months. Huh?
I like that analogy. Actually, that makes sense. That's a good way to put
It's
it.
really, really weird, really strange. But yeah, the nickel and dime stuff. I mean, I'm over it. I'm doing it. I'm trying to be frugal.
And we salute you. We salute you. Actually,
It
like all
sucks,
joking
man.
aside, we
I hate it.
appreciate you showing this, because a lot of content creators Like you said,
I
Arnold,
don't blame them.
Zareth, Beaver, they're like a
They're
lot of
done.
content creators have openly just said to their community, if you're coming to me for the new content, I know that that's usually what we do is unlock things. We're going to get them that 4 stars. We'll get the character 5 stars at the end of the week. But after that, I'm not giving into this until we see change. And I
Well,
think
that's great. That's great too. What else? And you have to test drive it every day, 3 to 5 times, so you can get more stuff to get upgrades for your car. You mean it doesn't come with the power steering? Nah, you got to test drive first before you can get that. What else do I have to test? Well, if you want the really nice stuff, the accoutrements, that radio and things, yeah. It's just
go ahead. I don't want to interrupt.
It's just one of those things. Like, I just look at the strategy, and it does not make sense to me. And it just feels lazy in the sense that it looks good, but the playability of it is boring, awful, and not good. And they're not really looking at that. It just doesn't seem like they care. Like that last Air Legacy event, right? If you have
the Lifeside Era battle,
horrible, like absolutely horrible. You know,
Ranger, you know, I got Maul at 7 stars. I can only go up to tier 4.
I got to tier 5, but I could not be tier 6 and 7. Now, granted, my Wookiee was Relic 2, but my other characters are Relic 7, and we're facing a Relic 6 team. But like, there's no way you can tell me that they didn't thoroughly test that, because there's no way that they could overlook the fact that, again, I think CG's in this mode right now of they test stuff to make sure it works, not how good it works. That just works, but they don't go in there and spend time actually running this to see if it's fun or challenging. Is it too challenging? Is it overclocked? You know, they wait for us to get it, and then we're sitting there going, what the fuck is this? You know, and then we're beating our heads against the wall, and I don't think that's fair, you know. But yet they want to monetize this game in a way that's like, you want me to spend money for this long term? Okay, Coliseum is just fine, but when the characters come in, I don't even know what I'm getting. And then you have to have investments and mods. What gear you didn't have, you still have to have that gear ready to go. Zetas, things of that nature to get those characters up. If you didn't get them to stars, now you got to farm them, right? Which is crazy, you know. So now you're farming them, and it's just like, I mean, I know it cuts off some of that farming, but that's still a lot to put on players.
I think you made an excellent point yesterday, if I may hop in, is like they are focusing on the new players. And like, I think that is awesome. They're helping new players catch up. It's a catch-up mechanic. They're allowing them, like they said, the one thing that I will give them credit for, and that I cannot disagree with them, is this is a system to help players engage with the era. At the same time, though, they're able to farm other stuff with the legacy gear. I'm not going to say that they lied about that. That is very, very true. However, I am going to criticize them. It seems like they are ignoring their veteran players who are using this as the new content. And I'm going to say this, and I'll let you go. I'm not going to speak for you again, but this is not enjoyable content. This is not engaging content in any way, shape, or form. And they lied to us when they said this is exhilarating new content. This is it's engaging, all that. It's not. It's not. Well, it is a chore, and is nothing about strategy. It is all about how much money do you spend. Sure. Is it usually in a game whoever spends more money does better?
Yeah, everybody has pay to pay.
Yes, that is fair. But there is a level to where you should be able to enjoy the game instead of going in the Coliseum, each of your characters taking one turn, and then you get absolutely deleted. That is not fun. That is not engaging.
Well, I think we were talking, I don't know if you were there, Kadar, when we were kind of thinking about this brainstorming. I think we can all agree the new Lightspeed tokens, stuff that they're doing for newer players is fantastic, right? I think we can all agree on that. But what if there's an ulterior motive to that? Because they want newer players to get to endgame, right?
Correct.
But endgame is locked behind paywalls. And the newer stuff is now locked behind paywalls. So all the other legacy stuff, they can give that stuff to the newer players till the cows come home. They still got to pay for Zetas and other stuff, so they're still paywalling them there. So yes, they're getting all these new characters, but they're putting that pressure on them because they're getting all these new characters and they can get Lightspeed bundles for $20, right? $20, $25, right? Get all the characters, get Leviathan, get this GL, do this, right? And then they have to go back and finish it off. While they're doing that, they have the new era system, which everybody is equally into. But if they get to endgame and they want to participate in the endgame stuff, what do guilds like mine and ones that we're in look for? Endgame counts. Most endgame accounts have to spend money of some sort. That's what I think CG's doing. If you get these guys pushed closer to endgame and put them in the endgame spending, either spend or accept where you're at, because that's your only choices. There's no free to play way of going about Coliseum. There is no, because you can't really use your crystals for anything. There is no end game. Like it's really devious if you think about it, because I'm like, man, it's really nice to CG's, and it is nice, but are they doing it because they want to help players out? I'd like to think so, but also if they get all these tokens and they can take all these characters to all these relics and stuff and get them done faster and get to the end game, that's more meat on the bone for people to spend money. That's what I think is happening. Finally, we have somebody in YouTube say something. Our good friend Sato. Konnichiwa. I was just thinking about that too. So,
well, Ranger, this, I have a good analogy. It's like when you're on like the fast lane on the highway, right? Like you're on the side and you're speeding forward. You're getting all the stuff. You're getting all the characters. You're getting all the legendaries. You're getting all the capital ships. And then all of a sudden you hop right back on the highway and you're in LA traffic jam, and because you're at the end game. Because eventually, like you said, they're all catching up. Eventually, they're gonna hit that wall. They're gonna hit the brakes. And they're like, oh, so we have everything. I have all these legendaries, these LSCs. That's awesome. I got this up in, let's say, 2.5 years. And when people who have day one accounts have built these characters to these relics over multiple more years, but now they're at the same point as us, where it's like, okay, so now all I have is the era stuff. Okay. Oh, I have to pay for this. Oh, I have to do this, right? And then my thing is, they may get tired of it. Right. So those new players catching up, eventually they're going to get to where we are. And then it's going to be like, so now I have to spend money? Now, what happened?
You don't
to all
have
this
to,
stuff,
but
right?
I mean, you're going to have to accept where
You feel the pressure, but it all
yeah.
comes.
Yeah, go ahead.
It all comes back to just like what they want to ensure they have a certain number of end game adjacent players.
Right.
Because as we've been seeing, like we've had a lot of quits and retires happen across the community lately, where
yeah.
it's
Because
a
of
lot
their
of
recent actions. Yeah.
a lot of big accounts, like for whatever reason, a lot of big accounts are done with the game, they're quitting. And sure, some of those accounts they get passed on to new owners and such, but a lot of them they just go away. I just watched somebody earlier today delete every mod they had and quit the game. And that's not the only person doing it. And so it's all about catching mechanics and like how they need to start getting new players caught up to old players quicker. And yeah, like they do want to do a carrot and stick, but also it does just come from the sense of this is a 10-year-old game with 10 years of content in it. They don't want new players to have to take 10 years to get everything.
Right. I mean, it's a smart strategy if you think about it. Get newer players up. They have to participate. That's why they redid the Coliseum, so everybody has to spend. Whether you want, if you're a newer player or older player, get the newer players to the end game, but then they have to deal with a lot of stuff that we did with over time, mods, right? Because you're seeing a lot of big accounts now that their modding's pretty, but they haven't had enough time to have enough roles and stuff on mods, and they're behind on Zetas, they're behind on a lot of stuff, and it's a lot.
And that's probably why we saw those data mines with those new fancy looking mod bundles. I would wager that those are going to be larger than usual amount of mods in those bundles to help newer players catch up on the mod end of things, because that's true end game and that takes years upon years upon years of effort. So I would even speculate, or I'll go so far as to speculate that maybe some of the mods in those packs have a couple maybe guaranteed roles. And yes, it'll benefit new players to be sure if they go for it, but it'll also take a lot of enjoyment from old players as well, because any old player knows if you have a guaranteed roll on a mob, like a guaranteed 5-speed or a guaranteed 6-speed, because they have stole those on occasion in the past, like that's worth it. Like let's see if we can get that up to 28 or 29 or something.
Oh yeah,
It-
for sure.
This whole update, in my opinion, the characters look great. The kits look awesome. From a strict gameplay perspective, as of right now, I can say they do not care about player enjoyment. I can say that at this point, I can say they do not care whether or not
In
we
your
enjoy
opinion,
it.
you say that. You have
In
to,
my
you have-
opinion, in
in your
my
opinion.
opinion, because with Coliseum, they have not made any changes to help us enjoy
Yet.
it more. They have not made
Well,
yeah. They have not. Coliseum is still the same, and I would say a majority. Some players, as Ranger said, like it. A majority of players do not enjoy
that's a better way of
Coliseum,
putting it. That's a better way of putting it.
and I would say a majority of players, like the numbers say, have stopped investing in this new system because at the end of the day, why are we having to wait 3 months to get the character? Because we can't test to see their viability. We can't use them anywhere outside these era game modes. I think CG and Ranger, you said this yourself. I hope they wake up and they see what is happening.
Hey man, money talks, bullshit walks. So at the end of the day, if the numbers drop drastically, we will see adjustments in PG, and it's going to happen because they are going to have drastically different income from this era than the previous one.
That makes me happy because that will make them.
Well, we want them to make money, but they're going to have to get some pain points, right? The pain points have to be, come on, CG, you be better, right? The some of this half-ass shit I'm seeing from them, and just the way they're monetizing, it's backfiring. How many old players still here for the enjoyment? Oh, I am. I enjoy JC. It can be maddening at times and frustrating, but I really do enjoy doing JC with the community and doing the fights. It's a lot of fun still. Anytime there's a new raid, I get into that and go hard into that because I like that sense of commitment with the guild I'm in, right? Some of the other stuff, it's just work. You know how it is, Bad Runga. Sometimes you do shit because you got to get shit done for enjoy the better stuff that you want. But there's still parts of this game I still enjoy. And the community is one of the biggest ones, so bitching and complaining or happy and smiling about stuff in the game is what we do.
What would you rate the era 1 through 10, Ranger? I want like the 10th anniversary. It's come and gone 1 through 10.
Well, Kadar was going to say something. Kadar, go ahead, buddy.
Okay.
I would wager, like, we were talking about, like, why haven't they made, like, changes to Coliseum yet? My guess would be they haven't made any changes yet because, one, they want to see how far the Whiplash goes, because that's probably going to inform some of their decisions. 2, any changes they make are going to take time, and they probably don't want to just, like, half-bake it, half-ass it, at least from their point of view, to just, like, put some sort of change or correction out. They want to give it the time that they think it's due. And I could be easily wrong. But if I was in their shoes, I would definitely want to put some time into any sort of modification I make to the quote-unquote new premier game mode of the game, because that's what this is. This is their new flagship mode. It's their baby. Anything they're going to do to change it, they want to do right, and that takes time and resources. So I'm not surprised at all that we haven't seen any sort of significant change to Coliseum yet. I would expect some sort of change either in the 3rd or 4th iteration of it.
Yeah, they've always been slow with economy in this game, like overly cautious. Like if you've been here long enough, you've seen that economy changes are slow. They get a lot of data before they do anything. So good or bad, they are very cautious because if they change something, it does have a drastic impact, but they want to have enough information before they do anything. A little too overly cautious. I think they should be more proactive, but that's okay.
Well, I think they're a little.
Go ahead,
I think they're a little shy about doing any sort of changes because a lot of changes they've made recently have kind of blown up in their faces, or were only sort of half executed at the moment, like the initial Coliseum launch and all the bugs that accompanied it, the Datacron debacle. I mean, it's been an issue after another, and I imagine they're aware of in the situation enough to go like, okay, we've had a couple steps that had been perceived as missteps. Let's take a breather for a moment before we put another foot forward. Like sometimes you really got to make sure about how planted your feet are before you take another step, and that's what I hope they're doing right now.
Yeah, I would say in order, economy changes is the slowest, quality of life is number 2. They're pretty fast in the draw on a lot of games mechanics themselves, but economy, quality of life, slow, and economy especially.
Ranger, just what would you give the era gameplay? Characters are great, all that. What would you give this gameplay 1 through 10?
Or
The
what?
like the game
Coliseum?
modes
It's
for Coliseum and
it's
the
a
era
it's a
challenges.
1, man. I hate it. I find no enjoyment into Coliseum. I don't find it engaging. It's just how much gear do you have in your characters, and then it's RNG, right? That's all it
I
is.
did forget the RNG aspect. I will admit.
I mean, and the RNG is limited by how high of the level your character is to get the upper tier rewards, and you only have so many fights. So if those 5 fights go a certain way, you're hosed unless you use crystals, and it's awful. You know, I like the new era challenge system. Problem is, it's not thoroughly thought through. I mean, the 3 characters we had 4 for dark side, but only 3 for light, and the light had literally no synergy. We had some synergy in the dark side one, but how do you have that one kind of work? And then it's really frustrating because it's like I made the investment, I did the modding, I did the relic 7s, I did bought all the era stuff. Yet I can do one pretty straightforward, and then I get to this one and I'm getting absolutely raffle stomped, and it's just like but as I said, our job is, you know, we just call it out as we see it. We call out CG, we hold them accountable. It's up to them, man. It's their game at the end of the day. What's this? Vader Slaps says, hello, Ranger and gang. Day 4 of Rangers program. Time to feel the burn. Yeah, I'll be hitting it tomorrow, my friend. Bad Rongo says, honestly, there's the big reason why I stopped playing. Loved working with the guild on goals, loved GSP, but for me, it got way too grindy. The amount of time I was spending doing this wasn't fun. Yeah, I can understand it. I just so I could have a chat at doing the fun stuff. Got too in balance, and that was a while ago. Looks like they seriously upped the grind ratio. Yeah, the grind has gotten way worse.
Grind, you know, fun ratio is
yeah, I mean, fun is subjective, but the time investment itself has drastically gotten worse. When they actually said in a post here not too long ago that time was something they were looking to have go down, but then they've done stuff that has actually increased the amount of time we have to spend in the game. Limiting conquest to 1 conquest for datacrons. If you don't give a shit, then if you don't give a shit, then you just conquest is, you don't give a shit about FTCs and you just do conquest. You still get red crate, but you ain't going to be doing very well in GC and TW for your guild, and that may not go over well with your guild over time. Unless they don't care, right? So you have to find the right guild that doesn't give a shit about that stuff. But then you got TB stuff. So you got all these new characters, you got all these relics, and it's a lot. And so we spend a lot of time, grinding in this game. GAC is a grind. It's fun, but it usually takes you an hour and a half to 2 hours to do GAC. TW is time consuming, right? TB is very time consuming. Doing all those battles and stuff. Conquest, exceptionally time. Coliseum, not so much. But
Ranger, my thing is, oh, sorry, you're not done. Go ahead.
Well, Coliseum isn't, and some of the new challenges and stuff are not time consuming. But if the other stuff is increasing more, it just exacerbates everything. Okay, yeah, but now you've added Coliseum, which I have to spend time in doing. Yes, it's easy and it not less. It doesn't take that long to do it, but it adds to the overall time that we have to spend in the game, which has been increased in TV and Conquest and everything now with the way they've set things up. And it is very grindy. What were you going to say, Troopers?
I have 2 things. The first thing, again, is I will say, to give CG credit, I have a lot of people that recently started the game and that are in my chat, and they are enjoying the LSTs, and they literally invest in the episode pass, and they're like, wow, I'm catching up. I was like, relics are gonna be a while. No, they're getting through to relics pretty fast, right? So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give them credit for that and stuff like that. having said that, when they are saying they're looking into time management and stuff like that, which they did say in their post, in their era announcement, they themselves said that they are looking into the time management thing on making sure that all this stuff doesn't add more time. Now, if they're going to revert those changes, my question to them is how long is that going to be? Because we had the discussion, to remind you, Ranger, about okay, well, they're pushing out this big update. What was I always saying? They're doing this update. They haven't even made adjustments to TW. They haven't made adjustments to Grand Arena, right? So my question is going to be is where is that going to fall on the totem pole? Because all this stuff that we've been waiting for them to change and to adjust and stuff, they have done nothing regarding that. They have done absolutely nothing.
They haven't touched PvP in years. But I mean, at this point, in Kandar, you can chime in on this one as well. Their priority is not the older game modes. I don't know why, because they're the most ones that people engage in the most, right? They just seem to want to put out newer stuff. Like, I'm terrified.
Well,
I am terrified, and I'll let you answer, Kadar. Them doing PvP in Coliseum terrifies the shit out of me.
Oh yeah, no, I don't. My guess is with how people have been reacting to things, I don't think they're gonna do PvP Coliseum until they get Coliseum in a place where more people enjoy it. So that's where people are going to. That's where they're going to adjust it and then pay attention to our reactions. So if we were going to get Coliseum PvP stuff, that's not going to be for several months to a year out, because they need to get the single player aspect sorted first. Now, as to the old modes, I know they on occasion will ask people in the community, or they'll ask a question or make a comment about old modes. And obviously, like, when we say old modes, we're talking like, what's going to happen to Territory War? Like, when are we finally going to see something new with that? In my opinion, Territory War is something they are at the minimum aware of, but are likely finding themselves in a sort of rock and hard place situation of what they want to do to fix or improve it in a way that the community will enjoy. And that's much harder than anybody might think it is, because there are different ways that different people play Territory War. You've got your full join people, you've got your casual people, you've got your high-end guilds that only join a certain amount. Some might call it sandbagging, and then usually get an easier matchup as a result of that. You've got all sorts of different kinds of guilds. So even just matchmaking alone is an absolute behemoth of a thing for them to have to figure out how to address in a way that doesn't make it worse than it already is. Now, some could argue, oh, why don't they just increase the bracket rewards or update the brackets? Because quite simply, even updating the brackets themselves involve changes to the matchmaking system, because as it stands, when you get match made, this doesn't affect a lot of people nowadays because of how small the brackets are, capping at 380 million. But you're supposed to match with somebody in the same joined GP bracket as you. But the higher you get in GP, the more skewed things might become as a result of how efficient one guild is versus another in farming, datacron, mods, omicrons, officer presence especially. So how to go about changing that in a way that doesn't upend the mode or suddenly make all of these omicrons that we have for Territory War suddenly useless, it is very much a fucking massive rock and a hard place situation. So, and with all the recent issues they face, I think they want to be and are planning to be very careful about any sort of Territory War change that they may bring to the hollow tables.
My only argument is they've had multiple years.
It's not a priority. It doesn't matter. It's not a priority.
Well, yeah, it also depends on how much work they're putting into it, because you can put a lot of time into one thing, but then that leaves other things on the wayside. Right. So you're very much correct. Like, they probably have some people working on Territory War stuff, or they have like people at least keeping an eye on ideas for Territory War stuff. But they've been putting a lot of time this year into Coliseum, and if I had to guess, they're probably putting a majority of their resources into working on Coliseum because there's been a lot of complaints about it, and they want to change it to make it so there's less complaints. Because, like I said, it's the flagship mode, and it did not launch, I think, the way that they wanted to, and now they have to work on correcting themselves, so they have to pivot, and that affects everything else.
It was a horrible launch. This era, in my opinion, the era update has been the worst update they have done. In my opinion, it is the worst update they have done with the level of monetization that they have added to this game. Expecting people to spend $1,300 for a legendary is absolutely absurd, and it should not be the case. Yes, they need to make money, but there is a certain level where it's okay, that's too much.
But we've already
What
covered
I am I'm hoping they do, I know, Ranger. What I'm hoping they do is that they just go, as you said, they're working on stuff, that's fine. What I need them to do, because they did already say, what they did confirm is hero abilities coming into the game this era. Later this era, they already confirmed it. What I want them to do is to fix the issues that they have, because there are plenty of issues in this game right now that they need to address before they add new stuff. That's what they need to do.
It's a give and take, because yes, they have issues to fix, but like any company, they always also want to be pushing the new stuff, because the second they stop pushing and the old stuff gets stale, they lose the ability, or at least they lose a portion of their ability to draw in new players. So it is very much a give and take. I'm not disagreeing with you in the sense that they need to make changes, but at the same time, like I said, Rock and Hard Place, it's very much like a balancing act between how much resources they're putting into adjusting things versus how many resources they're putting into the next thing or whatever new thing that they might be working on.
I was gonna say, I miss Galactic Challenges so much more than all this era stuff. I wish they kept Galactic Challenges.
No. Let's get back to the chat.
Yeah.
What else in 3? Hey, Bet Boogie, good to see you. Says Yerp. That's right. Well, at this point, Coliseum is a couch on the stairs, and CG is Ross yelling, "Pivot, pivot, pivot." That's right.
That's a good reference.
Dr. Feelgood, he's the one that makes you feel all right. Hey, long time no see, buddy. Says, just remember, if it's TW generating EA any revenue, of course not. They're not quick to fix it. That's right. So I don't know. We beat this dead enough. So, well, what do you think, chat? What are your questions? Things of that nature. If you'd like to see me drink, clink, clink, you know the deal. I'll do the nasty or the non-nasty
Bad
stuff.
Rongo, to answer Bad Rongo question in the chat, the reason why they haven't done that is simple. It wouldn't make them money. That's the simple point. Because all CG cares about is money. It's a spreadsheet. Multiple people have said it. And it's a business. It's fair. They need to make money. But if it's not going to make them money, they won't.
I think that their aspiration, I hope they don't choke on their aspiration. Because I thought last year at this time we were in a pretty good spot with the introduction of errors and episodes and stuff, and the way Marquise worked. I thought it was really good, and I thought with the stuff they were doing, Lightspeed bundles and things, I really thought that we were in a good spot. And then they just had to change it because they thought they knew better. Obviously, they don't know better, but we'll watch it over time. We'll see what happens. Do we like it? No, not going to change anytime soon. We'll deal with it. You don't want to spend, which a lot of you don't. I agree with it. I will, because I'm the guy that
we salute you.
Don't salute me. I'm an idiot. So yeah. I mean, there is still value.
That made me laugh.
There are still values in this game. The Conquest Pass is still good value. I think the Episode Pass is still value. There's good value.
Episode Pass great.
There's still good value in the game, but I just wish we had more of that, where a more realistic goal for them to make money in a realistic sense is like, think about people as not as numbers, but as actual beings that have.
And don't go back on your word. Well, like they did in that anniversary.
Well, yes, but like,
we don't need reharp, I know, but that's.
Well, then why are you bringing it up, man?
Trippers, you can't
say that and then bring it up, man. In fact, don't say
my guy, bro. Trippers, that's not how it works, my guy.
Yes. What do you mean? They make these promises in a post.
No,
they say stuff,
not that.
And then they go back.
Trippers, shut up.
what we're saying is don't bring something up and then immediately say, but we're not going to talk about it, because that's just what you did. You talk about it. You don't talk about it and then tell everybody else to not say anything because we agreed not to, because you already broke the agreement. So just period. Don't talk about it.
Okay, I will discuss about it on my own time.
There you go. Right, we've covered it already.
Yes.
Tonight we've covered it. It's good. We're good. We're good. All right. What else I would say? I wouldn't say care as much as I say they have priorities out of whack. The decision makers made this happen. It ain't working for players. Someone's parties finding new revenue and recruiting new players to the game. What else? 3 just nailed you, dude. He said, "Hey, troopers, I know we said we wouldn't talk about the hot medical student at Subway, but you ditched a hot medical student at Subway. He didn't. We said we weren't going to bring it up, but we'll bring it up. See how that works."
That is fair. No, that's fair. Maps next week. Sub guy said he's going to Maps.
Yeah, he's looking to get back in. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Vader slaps. The psychopath strikes again.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
They're not bringing her to MegaCon. That story still haunts me, troopers. But unfortunately, I know quite a lot of women like that. So yes, that's something we definitely for you for.
Bad Rongo just said, "Want that free trip to Iran?"
That's a country in the Middle East.
Sub guy.
That's not near Egypt. It's not next to Egypt.
I'm aware, Kadar. I'm aware.
Somewhat closer than Japan.
It is closer.
Yes, very much closer. Trooper sent me a DM about going to Subway without a date today. No, he didn't.
I did.
You did?
I did. I went to Subway today. I did, and I put it in my general chat as well. Yes.
You know what? Troopers, amazing fact. I also went to Subway today without a date.
Amazing fact. I have not been to Subway in at least 6 years, 7 years. Don't get me wrong, it's a good company, good food, but I just haven't had.
Did you have a go-to sub?
I had a couple when I was a big fatty. I was getting meatball subs, of course, right? But then when I was starting dieting back in the day, I would get like tuna or chicken breast, something like that. A lot of jalapenos, things of that nature. Big tuna fish one.
Alrighty. Troopers, what about you? You got to go to a Subway order?
Nope.
You like it all?
No, so do you just like get whatever, or?
Well, I let the people at Subway choose, because again, I know I understand that they are there getting bossed around and disrespected all day, right? Yeah, and it is their job. They choose that they're getting told what to do, and so whenever I go somewhere like that, I say, you know what? I know you've been being told what to do all the time. I want you to use your creativeness, put whatever you want on the sandwich.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And it bring all the time. They always thank me because they say like mental health is a big thing, and like it takes a toll on them being talked down to, degraded with how they're making stuff. So I always make a point to make sure that they can choose.
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with having a favor that you want them to make. Just be nice about how they're making and ask them how their day's going, that kind of stuff. I think that's more important than what you order. Like when I always do stuff like that, like when I go to the gas station or the store, everybody knows who I am. I always go in like, "Hey, how are you doing today?" "Oh, I'm doing good. Anything new?" "Yeah, no," and chat them up and give them something to talk about, while I'm making my purchases and stuff. I think that's more important than. I mean, I like what you're doing, troopers, but if there's a favorite thing you want, it is a food service industry. There's nothing wrong with you ordering like if you like meatball subs and get a meatball sub. But it would be better if you just talk to them. Say, "Hey, how are you doing today? Doing good? What's new? Anything new? How's your day going?" They say bad, say, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope your day gets better." Those kind of words mean more. You know what I'm saying? So try that next time.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Troopers, it's admirable what you're doing, but I've had some friends in the food industry, and for some people, it's not obviously not for everybody, but for some people, if a customer tells them, "Just make me what you want to make or what you think I'll like," they hate that. They absolutely hate that. So wholesome intentions, nothing wrong with those intentions, But for depending on who you do it to, it could backfire or it could just stress them out even more. So the important part is just like manners, like you're polite, you're cordial, you don't like judge them. Like if they make a mistake, you just simply say, you know what, it's okay, don't worry about it.
Spit on their
That's
food.
the important part.
Oh my god. Oh, having tingly flashbacks from your story, bro. I would have slapped that girl. God almighty. Oh, troopers, you
what else 73 brings up a very good point, because if you don't end up liking, if you don't like what they make and they see that you don't like it, they're gonna feel even worse.
I don't eat it.
No, I'm not saying you do. I'm just saying in general,
Yeah,
my
right.
guy. In general.
They're like, they know they did a good job, right? And so, but yeah, most of the time, and even when something goes wrong, right? Like if they get my order wrong, I'm always nice about it. I'm like, hey, I ordered this, I got this. Cool if I get this, and as long as you're nice and cordial and stuff, that matters. It's the assholes that go in there and is like, I ordered a number 3, motherfucker, and I got a number 5, you stupid ass motherfucker. And it's like, enjoy hell. You're going there. Satan has plans for you. You know, that's the shit that really irks me. You know, it's like, and then just starts, you know, like they talk down to people. Like that's the shit that I don't like.
I hate people that feel entitled because of how much money they have. That is the thing. When they think they can treat people differently because of who they are.
I know,
and that
and it's
irks me beyond
I know.
belief.
I know.
You know how much that pisses me off.
I know.
You know.
But and I've stood up for people like that because they can't really say anything back, and the manager is going to try to be neutral and stuff. And I've been a manager at those kind of places, and I've done what I needed to do and handle the situation. And
I've gotten written up at Target when snobby people come up to me and try to talk down to me. I speak my mind. I speak my mind. I gotten written up. And then other times my manager is like, all right, what's the whole story? And then they're like, okay, well, we understand, but you can't say that.
Troopers, the smart play almost all the time is to be professional, right? And so that way the other person looks bad and they get in trouble, right?
Well, I'm always I never like cuss them out or anything. I'm like, oh, well,
but
if you look over there, you know, it's I'll make it obvious to them. Like, I'm professional. I always say ma'am, and you know how I am, right? And I always just stay like polite and stuff, but I'm like, well, it's right there. And then they'll be like, well, you should know your place and you should go to the back and get it because you're the worker. You need to serve me. You don't know who I am. And it's like, oh, okay, well, we actually have it out on the shelves right there. And then they'll be like, oh, get your manager. Or
well, then just say fine. And and then if they want to write you up for that, say, sorry, you don't have to sign that, by the way. It's just they want to write you up for something. You say, okay, that's not what happened. I'm not signing this. I don't have to sign this. And you have rights and you have ways of handling it. Just be professional. Sorry, she's lying. That's not what happened. If we have to, we can pull up the store and you can say I was calm, I was cool, I was collected. I know there's cameras in the store everywhere. You can say,
whenever I talk to a customer, I always have my hands behind my back. Like as respect, and I stand straight up, I'm always polite. Yes, ma'am. No, sir. All that stuff. I always make sure to make them feel welcome and stuff. It's just
it is what it is.
People that think they know better.
It's just a self-esteem thing because their life's miserable. They want to make someone else miserable because they're miserable 99% of the time. They're all talk and bullshit, and I usually ignore it unless they do something. The only time if they go racist or ridiculous, like something along those lines, like no, whoa, hold the F on. I don't think so. They can't say anything, but I can. You suck. Get the fuck out of here.
I've only had 2 people be racist towards me in my time there. And that I handled better than I thought I would have handled it. I didn't know how I was going to handle it until it actually happened, but I was like, I look back, I'm like, man, I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that, but I just kept it professional. I went on my break and I was like, oh yeah, manager, by the way, there's that guy. He said this, and this. You could check the cameras in this section at this time. So,
All
yeah.
right. So if you have any questions, clinks, all that stuff, actually, pretty dry week. I've been pretty happy so far. We haven't been punished that much. It's been very nice.
All being hoarded for Friday. Just you wait.
Well, it's sometimes that happens, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
So not too concerned about it. That's up to the skewers. But it's been a very dry week.
Oh yeah, and Ranger, don't worry, the story's almost done. It will be sent to Desi for you guys to read on for.
As long as it's there, bruh.
Yep.
2 droids, 1 cup. I don't care.
Yep. It will be. She will be able to read it to you guys.
Told my LT my mind one time and didn't fare very well for me. E5 to E4 within the week. Yeah, usually you gotta wait till you're like E6 or E7 like I was. You know what I'm saying? I had a lieutenant once, and I'm trying to remember, I can't remember the circumstance, but he was being really out of control. And I asked him several times, and I did it on purpose, like, hey, sir, stop. And then he started going on to me. I'm like, sir, please stop. You're not going to talk to me like that. Can we go? Let's go over here and we'll discuss it. That kind of situation in front of the troops, right? He was just going off and like, you get in position of tension. I said, all right, now you've gone. And I did. And I said, sir, your position of tension, you don't talk, blah, 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 blah. I said, okay. Now we got a problem. I said, sir, you either come over here or now I'm going to go get the first sergeant of the captain. And he wouldn't listen. So I went and got the first sergeant and the captain, and I gave him the side, and I had all the witnesses. And then I watched in joyful glee because he got destroyed by the captain and the first sergeant. He's like, shut the fuck up. What is wrong with you, young man? He had some extra work he had to do. Well, I mean, you just walked nearly 9 miles, sub guy. I bet it does hurt. Jesus Christ. I don't even know why you did that, man. You really needed some milk? Holy shit.
Do that, Ranger. You know that. I do that a lot.
Well, yeah, but if I need shit, I'm going to
does he have a choice? Like he could drive?
I think he's trying to get in shape, so him and Vader Slaps are trying to get in shape right now. Sub guy was angry. You know what? That is a great way to let off some steam. I do that. I'll go for a walk. Not 9 miles, but because my knee and ankle can't handle that. But yeah.
Usually after a stream, I'll go for a little stroll.
Shit, all you got to go do is stand outside in that goddamn weather for about 10 minutes. I think you'll cool off nicely, bro. That shit's ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. And hey, don't. And that's the thing with work. Me leaving my place at like 3:30 in the morning. Oh, I wake up quick, Ranger. Oh, when that wind chill hits.
Mm-hmm.
That's. Yeah.
They can't. Yeah, I am an emergency person. What else went through? Like World War III, I have to break up, and there is an act that can bring up prior service members, but it's a last resort kind of thing where people with prior military service that were needed would be called into action, but it's a law that would be a last enactment kind of thing. So no, they cannot bring me back. I've served my time. I am not obligated in any way other as this. My obligation is if someone invaded the United States, I would be called to service, and I would be gladly able to do that because whether the aliens are in another country, I'm going to go grab my rifle and get busy. No, before the women and the children, you know that. But yeah, they cannot. That is an emergency that people with prior military service get called up. I don't have to worry. Yep, our oath never expires. My oaths never expire.
Maybe we send them CG to, Okay, no.
No. To be honest, I think it's probably fly by and look at our world as a back world ghetto and ignore it. Yeah. Shit, that looks like Grove Street. We ain't going there. Mm-mm.
Yeah, no,
they wouldn't last a day in St. Louis.
Well, I think they
the
would.
Aliens fly by and then they roll the window up.
Yeah, they're like, nope. Mm-mm. It's not yet.
They
time
go
for
to
us go
downtown
there.
St. Louis, East St. Well, yeah,
Oh, there's parts
Same
of
thing with
every big
Chicago.
city that you just like Houston,
Yeah.
the fifth ward, and other. I mean, I can name them all around the country for all the big cities. It's like, no,
Yeah, plenty of
no,
places in Chicago.
yeah,
There have
no,
been things
no.
that have been said to me in East St. Louis where it's like if I was in a normal area, I would have said what you said. And when I look at them, I see it's like 20 guys there. Oh, have a good day. Yep, I agree. Great point.
Yeah,
You guys are
there's
very
places like
astute.
that in every city.
Okay.
It really is.
Oh, hello there.
Hello there.
Wait, who said that?
Who said that? Did you say that? I thought someone said hello there, and I said hello there back.
I said hello there because I thought I heard it. Was that you who said it really is? Because it sounded like somebody different.
I know that. Okay, we have a poltergeist in the Zoom call, fucking with us. What the fuck is going on there?
I swore I heard a different
I did too, but
voice.
I responded to you saying that. That's why I was like, okay, hello there. You know, I was like, okay, Satan, be gone with thee. We.
Oh, maybe it's Satan asking. Maybe it's Satan coming by, asking when we're gonna sacrifice Christ.
That's true. We have to set that up. I don't know. We'll have to talk about that. We have to have the ritual because we have to sacrifice him, but bring him back so he can be properly, fully sacrificed. You know, these are the things we have to do for streamers and content creators. It's a tough choice, but it's just, you know, Kadar, it's a sacrifice I'm willing for him to make.
Mm-hmm.
So
I agree. I'm more than willing to have Scribe sacrifice myself.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
Vader Slabs is right. They're looking for the bald Welshman.
That's right. Wolfman says it's me being Ghost. If that was only true.
Well, Ranger's sacrificing his wallet this era. Is that enough?
No, because that wasn't part of the charity deal. When you know they say you make a deal for charity, you gotta honor it.
Oh yeah, I've done my part. Oh brother, I've got my ass handed to me in horrible ways this charity stream. So, but it's worth it. It's for the kids. Only Desi could talk me into drinking that vile, muddy shit to raise money.
That was, God, the faces you made.
Ranger, hold on. What days? Because what are we going? So we're only going Friday and Sunday, right? To MegaCon.
Saturday.
Desi said we're not going Saturday.
We are.
That's what she was telling me.
No, we are going because I have the mall thing. But it's chill day. Like Friday will be a busy day. Saturday's is a chill day. That'll be a day for you to kind of go around, and I won't need any attention because I'll just be Darth Maul, right? So if you want to go around and look at all the cool stuff, that'll be the day for us to do some sightseeing and get your picture with stuff and things of that nature.
Wait, picture with stuff like what do I need a picture with? Like the
Oh, I don't know. How about an
ATS?
How about an ATST?
Wait. There's like an ATM.
ATST,
ATST.
chicken.
Well, you said it's the same thing, but
no, it's not. An
actually,
ATM is not the same as an ATST.
Well, they're both machines.
Why do you say
first.
this?
Second
no,
off,
no,
they are both machines. They were built first. Second, I mean, if there is, we're not getting a picture of Grogu. Slaps. I will.
That should have been one of the charity goals. Let's be honest. I think we missed an
That's
opportunity.
not going to be a charity goal because we already finished all the charity goals. So
Oh, it could be a future.
we still have a little time for some more.
Ranger, don't Ranger. We're not making that a charity goal. There will not be a single picture of me next to a Grogu. Let's just start there.
There's other
I mean,
pictures. You can get your picture with the droids and all the buildings there, and you can get
Like
your
all the
picture-
costumes on display.
Right. There's a whole Star Wars section. You get a bunch of cool pictures with. You can sit in Emperor Palpatine's
I'm
throne.
still pissed that I can't be. I should have been Palpatine, but we don't need to get into that. But
That's on
yeah,
you, brother.
it went on. Yeah, never mind.
You failed, Your Highness, and that's okay.
I didn't fail. My family.
No, you failed. Seek
No.
responsibility and take responsibility for the things you can control, brother. But that's okay.
Yeah,
But there's
yeah,
a ton of Star Wars stuff you can get pictures with, and you can kind of, and there's some really cool areas where you can get your picture that they have set up for you to get pictures with, right? So you'll see when we're there. You'll be like, that's really dope, right? All the droids, like you can get your picture, the sand.
You can find the droids that you're looking for.
You definitely can, but there'll be other like stuff. They're like Batmans and Predators and all this other stuff. You'll be able to get your picture with and
Aliens,
stuff.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, you'll have all kinds of
I
cool
don't
stuff.
care about Lord of the Rings.
But there'll be
That-
stuff where you can play new games. You can. There's panels, and there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff, and you'll see. You know, it'll be a lot of stuff. Like the first one, we'll do a lot of walk around, so you can kind of get used to where everything is. If there's something interesting, sure, right? We'll check it out. But outside of that, it'll be just day. Friday is busy day, getting autographs, stuff like that. Saturday, I think we have pictures and stuff, but that's just chill day when we're not doing all that shit.
As he
Walking
said
around.
that you're just gonna pop in, get the Lord of the Rings stuff, and then you guys are leaving. That's what she said is the plan.
She might. I'm not.
Oh, okay.
I mean, plans can change.
Yeah, plans could change. I mean, I'm dressing up as Darth Maul that day, so I'm going to walk around as Darth Maul for a bit.
I need to find a freaking if I'm able to find a Palpatine.
That's up to
I
you,
need
brother.
to-
Make it happen. You got a certain amount of time, man. Get this shit over.
We got 3 weeks. 3 weeks.
Well,
from
order it
today.
and get it here to my house, and then I can put it in the case and bring it with us.
Is it on Amazon?
I don't know.
Amazon.
Look for it. You can find it on Amazon or
AMAZIN.
What in the fuck is that spelling, man?
Oh my god.
You said you went to college, right?
No, it didn't. It's not showing up. Wait, is it down? Is the site down?
You're doing this on purpose. Your
Pure
intentions
precision.
are-
Stop it,
No.
please.
What is
I
it?
beg
I'm
you.
looking.
How do you
I
spell
typed
Amazon?
It in. I typed into the bar.
How do you type in what? How do you spell Amazon? And you're fucking with me.
AMAZIN.com.
You're fucking with me now, ignoring him.
No, that's-
No, we're not playing this game.
We're changing the subject. We're
Change the
changing the
subject.
subject.
If you're,
Oh,
no.
okay. If someone could send me a link, I would appreciate it.
No, I'm not going down this rabbit hole again. No.
I am doing a story yet. Oh, I spelled it wrong, Wolf. Thank you, Wolfman. Oh, I
Yeah.
did. It's CON. Thank you. Thank you, Wolfman.
He's
for
now
the
he's trolling. He's trolling.
Yeah, just we're
Thank you.
changing the
All right, let's
subject.
look
No more
at
bringing up
the-
Amazon. No more bringing up the Palpatine. Do it
Yeah.
on your own time off the stream.
Yeah.
Palpatine costume. Okay.
Purpose.
Put some.
On your own time.
Yeah. Oh, you can do it on we're streaming. We're not doing anything
Okay.
else. We're just answering questions.
Yeah,
But we're not helping him. I'm
Stranger
not falling.
String.
I'm
Yeah.
not falling for this. I'm not falling for the old banana in the tailpipe, Kadar.
Yeah, Banana Bonanza.
That's
Yeah, Banana Bonanza.
okay.
No,
Not falling for it. No.
No, No, that's a DK reference from Nintendo.
But that was not what I was referencing in the first place.
Okay.
People who know what I was referencing. The great Eddie Murphy and Beverly Hills Cop. You know what I'm talking. Yeah, so we're not going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe. We're not going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
They fell for the banana in the tailpipe.
Very often they did, yes. I'm beginning to think that somehow, some way, Troopers and Grande are related. Yes, Whittle73.
Oh boy.
We have 2 Patreon guys we want to shout out today. Cock, Carrot, and Veggie-Ito. And I died a little bit inside.
Mhm.
Cock, Carrot. You mean Kakarot? No, Cock, Carrot.
Hope
And-
everybody's having a good hump day. You've got Ranger, you've got Troopers, you've got Mikadar. Put your questions in the chat and we'll answer them to the best of our ability.
You want to know something scary too, Kadar, that I just realized?
Yeah.
Ronde's a college graduate too.
Oh no.
Uh-huh. The pieces are all falling together nice and neatly. Too neatly, if you ask me, Kadar.
Is Troopers Grande?
No, related. They are not the same because I wish that was the case. I wish I could add allegedly to that, Kadar, like we do when we're fucking with you about Meathead. This is not that case at all. I sure do attract him, don't I, Skewers?
Beta slaps. Yeah, I'm sorry, you're not hearing Meathead. Meathead is
I can
not in
understand the
call.
misunderstanding. Yeah, I can understand the
Yeah.
misunderstanding. Yeah, it happens.
I know people would love to talk to Meathead, to interact with him on the stream and such, but
Allegedly.
you know what? He just he's busy doing other stuff right now. You know, he's off the clock. He's probably getting dinner
Drinking
with
some
his missus
coffee.
or something stronger.
Yeah, these things happen. All right,
Yeah.
we're going to start. We go another 10, 15 minutes here. If you have any questions, clinks, things of that nature, get those in now. Remember, tomorrow, Thirsty Thursday, as we do everything, we'll do our JC. Our opponents done, yeah, they still just front wall. All the back wall probably shooting their pants. But I did make a boo-boo. I'll show you the boo-boo tomorrow. I did a boo-boo. But we still have a really good opportunity to win. That's what they. That's right. That's what they would say to make you believe that. But are they really? We'll never know. We'll never truly know.
You know, it could be a bluff. It could be a double bluff. Is it a triple bluff?
Oh my God! You triple dog dared him.
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable. I do not think that means what you think it does. Shut up! Such a great movie.
Oh, fantastic movie.
Then why are you smiling? Because I have something I haven't told you. Yes, what is that? I am also not left-handed. Who are you? No one of consequence. I must know. Get used
to disappointment.
Yeah. Good. So funny.
Oh, God. That's one of my favorite scenes. Just that entire exchange in the fight. Just everything about it is perfect. I imagine you have, but have you seen the read-through done by Sam Witwer and James Arnold Taylor?
Yeah, I did see that.
It is...
Mandalorian Martin, what's up, big dog? Says, Ranger, I forgot where the ship light speed bundles for Jedi Luke Journey and Han Solo Millennium Falcon. Isn't that end of the journey guide for characters and stuff? You click them in the journey guide.
Yeah.
It takes you right to them.
Yeah, it does.
I don't think so.
If there's a pack associated with it for those characters, click the journey guide, click the characters. You should be able to go see if there's any packs and stuff available specifically to them.
Mm-hmm.
If not, then I have no idea where they would be. Again, I don't get shown a lot of the same stuff you do. And happy hump day to you, Mandalorian Martin. All right. Surprisingly, not a lot of people doing Swgoh tonight. But it's kind of a chill night, beginning of 5v5. Jedi TJ. Hello there.
Hello there.
It's hard to get boss ship done. It's hard to get any ship done, just let alone boss, bro. Talk about the ship farm sucks in this.
Oh, the Houndstooth. I remember when that ship came to the game.
Oh my word. They're all horde. I still don't understand. It drives me nuts. We've expedited all the characters that are year or older in this game, but we haven't touched ships.
Don't worry. It'll be on their list of things to fix. That's a mile long.
Oh, that's not a fix. That's just a choice at this point.
It's their choice.
Yeah. I don't understand that choice at all. So you want to exploit the characters, but ships?
It's CG logic. You can't think logically.
I don't think that's what that is. Yeah. Jedi TJ got the second Leviathan bundle today. Good. Very good. Excellent. Good. Sub guy says another 10 minutes and I'll be done with the 9-mile walk. Good.
Oh, somebody did not skip leg day.
Oh, I did mine yesterday and it hurts. It hurt my back a little bit. Mandalorian Martin says, Ranger, I gotta be honest, they got rid of ships to make the game easier. I agree. They've just been so Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde on this shit. It's hard to get involved with ships. It really is.
We'll get in. Like
and
10
you're
years.
right. What else? 93. And it's a new choice, and it's the choice of a new generation. It's giving me a headache. I can't stop. It's making my head hurt. Here, try this. New print. Little, yellow, different.
Yep.
This world, it will never get old.
I'm gonna set that up.
True. It really is a powerful motivator. It's like people just do things because they want to get paid. And that's really sad.
I wonder what number I am on CG's spreadsheet. Like,
I don't know. Do you care? Are we caring about what the number is?
it'd be cool to know, you know.
Wow.
Like
know.
a spreadsheet for what though? Like what's the spreadsheet measuring?
It's a joke. Like we're just spreadsheet.
Do you want to be on the spreadsheets like me with the Illuminati? Is that what you want, Troopers? Where you get no nice rolls and you're sad all the time? Is that what you want, Troopers? Is that the number you're looking for?
Well, if we go down, we might as well go down together as friends, right?
I would not wish this pain on anybody.
You know?
This last one was horrible. Vel was horrible. I've never rolled so many fives in my fucking life. That was brutal. I had to get more crystals. That's how bad that was, so I can get a couple more rolls. I've never had rolls.
Ranger, what they should do is they should do a crystal hack where it gets you to 6 stars. That's what they should do.
Having issues in
honestly.
Scan Quest. Follow my lead isn't counting assist correctly. I should be almost done, but right now I'm at 80 out of 30. Is that a bug? Is that one of the ones that are bugged? I don't remember if it was or not. Shadowed Foxes don't spend money on air units. I agree with you, Shadow. However, I am a content creator and I will do it, but I agree with your sentiment 1,000%. I will be the bastard and guinea pig that will do this horse shit for you guys.
But Ranger, I'm a content creator. I'm not spending money on
That's
them.
up to you, but I've made that choice and we'll bite the bullet. It's a sickening thing.
How's the bullet taste? How's the bullet taste?
A little
Give us
like
a
chocolate and sadness. Yeah, chocolate
That's some lead,
chocolate and sadness.
Yeah, a little bit of both.
Well,
It's like you take a bite and it's like, oh, I'm getting something for this, and then you're like, but it sucks.
Ranger, I hate to break it to you, it's not chocolate.
All right, diarrhea. But I wanted to have something positive.
But all joking aside, I am sad for you because I know how much you love Rogue One and Andor and stuff.
Oh, I do.
I wish
It has
this was better.
nothing to do with it. Just the system itself. It is what it is. But I want to see how good these characters are. I want to have them in good shape so you guys can see them.
That's because it is
chocolate
shit,
with
Austin.
rancid hot sauce. That's right.
What else? Amen.
And that's the bottom line, because Soul Cold said so.
Stone Cold said so. Hell yeah. You know what CG needs? They need a Stone Cold in their office, Ranger.
And that's the bottom line. What?
Give me a hell yeah.
I can see him in the office like, well, Stone Cold, what? Well, we were thinking about increasing cost. What? Well, we were thinking about increasing the money. What?
We're gonna make characters cost $450. What? Yeah, we're gonna do era PvP. What? Give me a beer. What? But we want to talk about how we can make more money.
Shut up. Stone Cold sick of talking.
You know what? The budget for Coliseum is gonna
Nobody
be
asked.
beer budget. Hell yeah. I can imagine Stone Cold I just that would be an awesome Ranger, I forget CG. Remember those skits? That skit where Stone Cold went to the WWE headquarters and there's that finance guy. And then after a meeting with him, he has his jacket off over his shoulder, drinking a beer, Stone Cold. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, that would be good too. What else I need to bring?
Watch
Guy
them
says
get
the walk
slammed.
is done. Very well. Cool job, sub guy. CG announces begin with, well, who do you smell? You smell what CG is cooking. It's like, hey, troopers, what do you think about this new Coliseum? Do you have any thoughts?
My answer is
It doesn't matter what you think.
There we go.
yeah. Hey, no, I know it. Hey, here's the rock one. You can take this era system, shine it up real nice and fine, turn it sideways, and shove it straight up your candy ass. And then, I got another one, Ranger. I got another one. Hey, and that's the truth. CG Coliseum sucks. That's true. If you don't believe it, I got 2 words for you, Ranger.
for
It's
it.
DX.
Oh yeah, suck it.
Suck it. There you go. There you go. I was gonna be disappointed if you didn't get the DX
Oh come on,
reference.
man.
I no Ranger. What I did, you're. I hope I gained some respect from you. When I was in college, right? Like I've always loved WWE, but I found a way to watch the older, like prime, like WWE, like 1997 episodes, right?
Oh yeah,
And I
97
just,
to 2002 roughly is like the golden era.
the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
Attitude Era. Yeah, I fell in love the moment I saw Stone Cold, like, and actually watched the full episodes and skits. It was, I was like, all right, oh, this Stone Cold, everyone keeps telling me about him. I just see the first time I see him in an episode, he's chugging a beer in the as a cooler. They're just tossing a beer. I'm like, what the fuck's going? What is WWE doing?
Best thing Stone Cold ever did was two things. One, when he went brought in that giant Budweiser truck and sprayed the
Oh yeah,
shit
the
out
beer
of,
truck spraying
yeah.
Vince
And
and
the other
The
one's when he
Rock.
beat
Yeah.
Vince's ass in the hospital with a bedpan. I thought that was the
Oh,
funniest
I
shit
saw
ever.
that episode. It's like, all right, doctor, I think he's ready to go. And then he was like, and he starts hitting his leg.
Oh God, Stone Cold! Just beat his ass with.
No, and my
God.
favorite ones. My favorite one, like that I remember, is when The Rock is like comes out, but it's not when he gets in the ring, right, Ranger? It's not when he does that. It's when he's standing on the ramp, and he just absolutely tears up whoever's in the ring. The one that comes out to me is when it was him and Chris Jericho. Remember on the ramp, and they're like, "You're looking at this beast, this big." Hairy, nasty, and I'm not talking about you, Rhino. It was Stephanie McMahon in there. It's like, yeah.
Oh, he's a roaster all the time. I saw The Rock do a Saturday Night Live skit when he was Coco something versus the Junkyard Dog, and they're doing like that promos where you have the two wrestlers next to each other, and he's like they're talking, he's like, hey man, can't wait to work with you. Yeah, I'm really excited. He's like, bro, he's on The Rock. Just give it to me. Like, yeah, really, give it to me hard. Like, you sure? And he's like, yeah, I really mean it. And so then they get like the Gene Mean Oakland. Oh, I'm here, Junkyard Dog. What are you gonna do when I get into this ring next Sunday? I'm gonna tear this piece of crap limb to limb. And then they go to The Rock as Coco, and he goes, "Let me tell you something about this guy. He has herpes. I heard his doctor said it was the worst herpes he's ever seen." He can't even have a relationship without telling his partner how bad the herpes are. Junkyard Dog, your reaction. Bro. You haven't seen.
I remember.
No, fuck this. Oh God. Grande Patron is in the chat.
Ranger, I remember the one where it was.
No, we're past all this shit. Grande Patron sighting has been seen, and oh gee. Now the good news is he hasn't joined the call. I can at least be happy that is not what's happened. Oh God,
Ranger, I have one more. Can I please say it? It's hilarious.
I'm not in the mood. The last time you two
Grande ruined it.
You both ruined it last time. You two potato heads were in at same proximity to each other.
We were giving you knowledge and wisdom.
No, you weren't. You made us all dumber.
Grande, didn't we help him out a lot?
You did not help anybody.
We'll ask the neutral party.
Okay, who's the neutral party? If it's chat,
Grande.
Grande is not a neutral party. That's
Grande.
God, you say some dumb
Hashtag
stuff.
Grande.
Well, that's what happens.
Well, you say his name 3 times, that's how he shows up.
I know, right? No. It's got to be the most brain dump, mind numbing, IQ losing streams I've ever done in my life.
You did hear your name 3 times, Grande. I know. I didn't see the first one.
I didn't even know you'd been summoned, Grande. Yeah. Oh, look, Grande's busy. It's too bad he can't join us. Oh, shame. Ah, sadness. Oh, darn.
It's all right, Grande. We'll find another time to bring joy to him.
Yeah, Grande's a busy guy. Yeah.
Where?
I think I got Chalo with his wife last time. I think she wanted to go to bed. No, that's not right, Grande. That's wrong, and you know you're lying. Quit lying, Grande. You're a schemer and a liar. Stop it.
We always help Ranger. Yeah,
No,
yeah,
you don't.
that's
No,
why I'm
no,
here.
no,
That's why
you
I'm
don't.
here.
What do you think? You're some kind of Jedi waving your hands around?
Well, there's two people that say we do,
Oh, and then the rest of the human
and
population of 7 billion say differently. So I'm going to go with the 7 billion if you don't mind.
I mean, yeah. Mhm.
I mean, 7 billion does sound bigger than 2, so.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Ranger's born needing help.
That's not true, Grande. Don't compare your life to mine.
Yeah, some guy you can do that.
No, you have to blame Finn. Can't blame. You can't. Yeah, you got to blame Finn.
Thank you. Thank
No,
you.
it's always Finn. That one I can't
Oh,
go
that's
with
fair.
because Finn is the
That's
cause
fair.
of all of our pain and suffering. My knee is fucked up right now. I'm not gonna blame Troopers. I'm gonna blame Finn.
And Ranger, I will give Ranger credit. He did back me up when I sent him that list last night. He did back me up. The one that Finn sent me.
Oh
For
yeah, fuck
Megatron.
that. You love this, Grande.
You saw how
Fucking
long that
Finn,
list
that
was?
little fucker, trying to make Troopers do like 30 signatures. I'm like, nah, fuck that.
30 signatures? You'd have to
Yes.
stand in line for all those signatures, right?
Well, no, we have a VIP pass, but fuck that.
Oh
He's
my
like, yeah, you
God.
can you can go and do like with all these like the ones that you want. He's
No,
like,
the
here's the
little
list. I'm like,
fucker's gonna
what
do
the?
those himself, little turd.
I'm
muffin.
glad Ranger warned me. I will give.
Oh no,
I
we've
am gonna
all
praise
had that
Ranger. No
experience.
trolling.
Mm-mm.
I'm glad.
No, I've already
giving Ranger credit
DX'd
for
that
this
shit.
one.
Mm-mm.
He warned me on that. I
Hell
give Ranger
no.
full credit. No trolling.
Fuck
I give him full
that
credit.
shit. Hell no. Well,
I appreciate that, Ranger, because when I saw that list, I'm like, golly, that's gonna be at least 2 days.
No. You can help with a few, but Finn's gonna do the work. The assholes sign up for all that shit. We can get any.
He's like, yeah, you may not know some of the people, but it's fun. I'm like, what?
I'm saying it, Finn. Shut up. Yeah,
Like,
that's Grande. Even
I was like,
Grande
oh.
knows. Yeah, it's like, nah, Grande
Because
knows.
it was like, because I know you guys like, I was gonna help and stuff like that, but no, when I saw that
No,
list, I'm
you're
like,
there to
okay,
help
I
me.
really am.
We'll help Finn out a little bit. You do 5 signatures. If he doesn't like it, then just say, "Well, go talk to Ranger." And Finn won't, because I will throw him.
No, I won't tell him
Megatron.
to talk to you. I'll tell him to talk to Desi.
Oh yeah, Dad will even be
That-
like, "Mm-mm."
Desi will be like, oh, Trippers, come here and eat.
Like we don't mind
go
a
away.
few here and there help out, sure, but
Oh,
like
I'm happy to help with like some of them.
I know,
like,
but
like
that's-
if there's some Star Wars ones
that's
that I wouldn't have
ridiculous.
otherwise seen, I would have been
That's
like, okay,
insane.
yeah, I'll talk to the Obi-Wan one and get that signature for you. At least I can talk to him, right? Like stuff like that. But like
Yeah.
there's some Lord of the Rings and some stuff. I'm like, who the fuck?
Now, Desi
Like,
can
yeah,
do
there'll
some
be
of
some that
those.
you
You
don't
can do
know.
some few. Finn's doing the vast majority. If he doesn't like it, then he can suck my little brown balls.
Well, he said, and that's not all of them. That's what scared me. He's like, yeah, there's gonna be some more that I'm gonna add.
Well, sub guy,
Like-
that's good. You got it. You got all that excess anger and energy out of you. That's really good. That's really good. All right. Well, we have a Grande sighting. That's not good.
I love Finn.
You love Finn. I love
That's what he
Lamb.
said.
Who
That's
said
what
that?
he said. Grande.
Yeah, but you read the rest of what he said, right?
Oh, but sign you up for stuff you did not expect.
Yeah, we've all experienced.
Well, I
that.
mean, if you guys need my, it's like I'm the newbie. If I need to do some work, I'm not.
No, Finn
gonna
is
say no.
Finn's a monster, and he must be stopped at all points. Grande, you shit. Grande talking shit again.
How you? I mean,
Pretty much. I don't think Vigo's there, but like everybody else is. So we're getting our picture taken with them, sub guys, so that'll be pretty cool.
who you getting your picture with?
So it's Orlando Bloom, John Rhys Davies,
Oh,
the
the
four
ring
hobbits.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I did not ask. What else? You cannot. No. Only I may ask for Grande words of wisdom tonight. Yeah, that's not how that works.
You did just say the phrase "words of wisdom" and put Grande in there, though. So
I
some
know
might argue that
that is an
asked.
oxymoron. That does not make sense. Yes, I will ask. I will be the one that will ask for Grande words of wisdom. Nobody else, because you must limit that chaos, and only I have the power to do so. I did that too, but I still contained my brain cells. That happened to you. Yeah. Ay.
Damn, son.
I'm excited though. I'm excited now that you said I didn't have to do like all of those. I was like, all right, now I can take a fresh breath.
Well, yeah, I mean, we don't have the jingle snarf here. We're having a good night. I haven't had anybody fuck me up with shoeies and shit. You know, and then Grande comes along and just...
Now the anxiety is through the roof. Like, what's gonna happen now?
I know, right? God almighty.
Where are we? So Ranger, if I went to MegaCon Thursday and Saturday,
And
no,
Friday.
because Saturday. Do I need to be there Friday?
Yeah, you're gonna be hanging out with me in the Beskar costume.
But that's like Mando Day. I'm not gonna be a Mandalorian. I'm gonna.
No, but that's a brief part of it. The rest of it, I'm just gonna walk you around and let you see your stuff and get used to it. That's your first day of in spirits of just we're gonna walk around. If you see anything cool, initially, but get you a lay of the land, right? So you can kind of see where everything is and kind of get adjusted to it, right? And then Saturday, if there's anything you saw that you really want to go check out, we can go check that out.
If there's something, I'm gonna haggle. I'm gonna be like, look, I have a shoe. You want my shoe?
Oh my god!
Yeah, you want my hoodie?
Grande Patron. And now, words of wisdom
Yes.
from stupid Grande Patron. Hey guys, it is the fight alone that pleases us, not the victory.
I agree with that. That is awesome words of wisdom, Grande. I may frame that actually as something to recite every single day.
All right, get off this.
I just want to take a moment, Grande.
Cock. Shut
to say
up.
Thank you.
Shut
for
up.
your words.
I'm going to mute you.
Today. Look, what else agreed?
That's because What Else 73 is trolling.
You were saying thanks for being here.
For being here for yeah.
He wasn't thanking Grande. He was thanking everybody else for being here, for being part of Grande Talk.
Shut up, Grande. Shut up. What's up, guy? Best thing about cons are the women are gorgeous in the cosplays. A lot of them are. There's also some that are
400-pound Sailor Moons.
That's right. That's right. It hard to look at. I mean, beauty's eye of the beholder. They're lovely people, but
yeah. We'll see if there's anyone that's up to my standard that
just get rid of your standard. They're all nerds and cool people. Just be cool, bro, and just see where it goes, man. Just have fun with it.
Yeah, we'll see.
You might not find all the standards out right away. It's an exploratory process.
Yeah, just have fun, get numbers, talk, be cool, be chill. You'll have fun. I forgot about the furries too. Yeah, there will be some furries there, but that's okay.
Oh no!
Oh god!
There's nothing wrong with that. There's people that dress up for that.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not.
Right. Okay. We don't. Yeah.
We're not. Thus spoken, Ranger, the king. Now, I will say this. What? Listen.
Like some of
when
them
they're at the con and they're dressed up, it's cool. Now, after the con, if it's still something, that's them. One caveat: if you can't afford to go to prom, you can't afford to deodorant. That's true. Yeah. I always smell nice. I always wear Calvin Klein cologne, and I always smell my best and look my best. But, Grande, shut up.
I'm gonna agree with Grande on that one. That was actually a good one.
No, I will not be getting a picture with anyone that is dressed as a furry. I promise you that.
So you don't like, I don't know, Pokemon?
Well, why does it have to be at a Waffle House? Is what I want to know.
I know, right?
Why?
Yeah.
I'm not.
We won't be anywhere near one of those. Yeah.
I mean. Does that mean?
What's worse for you, Troopers? A picture with the furry or a picture with Grogu?
Zoltar says the first Mary Jade cosplayer Trooper sees is going to make him sound like Jabba on Auto Basic. Yes, indeed.
I am not going to be taking a picture with every single person. I'll put it like
I'm
that.
sorry, sub guy. I got my titles wrong. But
I
you
am
know what I
not
mean.
going to. I will choose who I want to take a picture
Then
with.
you're an idiot.
What do you mean I'm an idiot? I have a right to choose who I want to be in a photo with.
You're gonna have hot women coming up saying, "Would you like to? Can I get a picture?" Or you're gonna ask them to take a picture, which they want you to do, and you're not going to because they're not your type. Shut up. I don't like anime. I don't want to get my picture with you. She's wearing a maid outfit, and it's in leather. Troopers, I'm going to use the Darksaber on you if you don't get that picture.
Well, like if I see like someone dressed as Duchess Satine, oh yeah, I'm getting a picture. If I see someone dressed as like Rey, I'm gonna get a picture. If I see someone dressed as Padme, I'll get a picture.
Sure.
Like Leia, probably not. It's not.
But yeah, but you can do that. But if I see a hottie come up and you pull some Subway shit, I'm going to fucking.
What do you mean some Subway Ranger? You said you were leaving that in the past, Ranger. You said
No, as a future behavior, not as a past experience.
I would. What do you mean? They're not going to ask. Well, if I wear.
Just follow my lead and be quiet. I will get
no, you
squared
just
away.
gotta see me at work, Ranger. When I see the girls that I want,
Oh my God.
yeah, you gotta see me at work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just stop, please,
Yeah,
please,
yeah.
bro, please, for the love of God, be quiet.
Don't worry, chat. I got this, chat. You gotta believe in me.
I will get you all. I mean, trust me, I will get a lot of people want to take pictures. You can be there to take the pictures for them. Talk to folks. Do you like someone to say, "Can I get my picture with you?" 95% of people there will allow you to take pictures with them because they went through all the effort to get dressed up. So do not be.
Now I really need to get my Palpatine costume. Oh, it's like I could do like. It could be like I gotta do, Ranger. I gotta find my Darth Talon. That's what I gotta do.
Well,
That's
that's
a
all
good way
right,
to
sub
put
guy.
it.
I'm sorry to hear that, but yeah, I mean, you never know.
Oh, yeah. I gotta find my Talon. I don't want any Leias. If a Leia comes up to me, I'm like, I guess like.
You don't have
Like,
to. You can get pictures with whoever you want. But there'll be when I go in there as Beskar or Mando that people want to get their picture taken with. And so if you see someone cool, say, "Can I get my picture with you?" They'll be like, "Yeah." People are very, very cool about that because.
Well, if I can pull off the Palpatine thing and we can do the Maul and Palpatine thing, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, but people when I'm in that Maul costume are gonna want to get their picture with me with that too. So yeah.
And we gotta do that pose with on the balcony and then the seat.
Got you, Jedi TJ.
Is there? Oh my! I know who I can ask. Actually, all trolling aside, I know exactly who can help me with the costume. So I think we can.
Then do it. Less talky, more action.
Troopers needs a Harley Quinn. I
There
wouldn't
are
say
some
no to
badass
Harley Quinn.
There's some badass Harley Quinn cosplays in the past.
I'm not gonna say no to Harley Quinn. Heck no. Hey, chat. I may not be the brightest bulb, but I ain't out. Like
it's dim, but it's still working.
But I just, there's gonna be some that I would just want.
That's okay.
Dim still shine some light.
I want to see Ranger swoon. What?
What?
I don't know. Ron, I've been
why.
A big advocate for you. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
I think that's gonna be a universal no from everybody in this voice call right now.
How about no, Scott? Shut up,
Yeah,
Rondé.
sounds like that's a 3 for 3 on the nose.
Shut
up. There's no way. Well, Ranger, I have actually a fun question for you. What is a costume that you have yet to see that you would love to see someone do?
That's a good one.
Nothing yet.
Nothing?
Not yet.
Like, wouldn't you like to see someone dress up as like a, maybe as an ATST?
Why would they dress up as an ATST when they have an actual live side ATST there, you psychopath?
Well, someone dressed up as Galactus and it was like 15 feet tall.
Oh yeah, I mean I've seen Astartes and all kinds of shit there at like life size levels. People with the stilts and stuff that put the costumes together, like all that shit's there. So I have not seen a costume yet that Like, I have not seen the Lich King yet. One. That's one I would like to see. I thought about doing it myself, but I'm like, do I really want to learn how to walk around on stilts? Ugh.
There's a Zatanna there. I'm getting her number. Mark my words.
Good luck.
There is a Zatanna there. Oh, Ranger's gonna see me putting in the work. You know,
If you get shot down,
No.
just take it as that's okay.
I won't get shot down.
Brother, your ego is bigger than your fucking brain, brother.
Ranger, I'm kidding.
Oh, I mean, trust me, if
sounds
you
like
do,
it.
I will give you the thumbs up in my Beskar armor. Trust me, I got your back, brother. But like,
well, I think I'm on Friday. I'm gonna be working most of the time, right? I'm gonna be focused on helping you guys. That's gonna be my
That's fine,
priority.
but I
Saturday
want-
is gonna be the day where I,
sure.
Trooper finds an Ewok. Okay, so guys, okay. That's if an Ewok comes up to me, asking to take a photo as me as
Troopers, Jedi TJ says Zatanna. Who is Zatanna?
He is a very, very beautiful
Who is the
dark
character
side
from where?
Star Wars character.
From when?
She is. I think she's from she's after episode 6, right? She's from I forget what the era is called. I don't know the exact era.
Just so I
You
make
mean
sure my
Zanna,
ear-
Zannah?
Oh, Zatanna. No, yeah, I was talking about Zanna. No, Zatanna is from DC, who is from
I'm gonna say
she's
that's
the
the
magician.
that's
She's
the
the
that's the
daughter
the
of
magic
Dr.
user.
Fate. She's
You
the
mean
daughter
Darth
of
Zanna?
Dr. Yeah, Darth Zanna is who I was referring to. But Zatanna from the daughter of Dr.
That's
Fate.
Darth Bane's
I know.
apprentice.
Oh, she is.
I can't fuck.
No, but no, Zatanna. Oh, if I see a Zatanna, hey.
Oh
you know,
yeah, she's got that little tidy bikini magical outfit. Yeah. I get my picture with.
Yeah, hey, yeah, that's.
You mean Darth Zanna?
For an Ewok,
I was
the
losing
great
my
one, the great
mind
one.
with
I'm
that
gonna
one.
quote.
It threw
Ranger,
me
I'm
off.
gonna-
I was like, "Am I thinking who I is?" I actually went on Google Kadar a second. I'm like, "Wait,
the great one. I'm gonna quote Ranger. Shut up.
you can't."
Shut
No,
up.
that's my line. You gotta find your own, brother. Can't use it.
Hush up.
No.
Hush up.
Well, don't use it in the same cadence I do. Find your own voice, man. Come on, bro.
Whoosh ooh. Whoosh ooh. I am not looking for an Ewok. I am not.
That's all right. Yeah, Darth Zanna is one, but when you said Zatanna, I was like, wait a minute. Like DC shit? I don't remember if that was the same character. I remember he made me Google that shit. Oh, man. I had to look that up, man. I literally had to look that shit up. What the fuck
I
is
was
wrong
googling
with this
Zatanna too. Like, wait, this is.
Oh.
What is this? Buffoonery?
Yeah, she's the daughter of Dr. Fate. Yeah. Now, who else? Oh, if I see like a Wonder Woman's are iffy. There are really
Depends on
great
which
other, like-
version, but no, there's some badass ones there.
Yeah, there's some bad.
Granny says it's not about the cosplay. I mean, if the right person does the cosplay, they can make Grimace from McDonald's look epic. That's true. I've seen some really cool. Oh no, people put their own spin on stuff and make it look cool. You'll really like it.
I want to find my Duchess. No. Who would it be for? Well, we know Palpatine got busy, right, guys? Let's start there. Palpatine got busy
In a lab.
so no, because he had.
They never said it was natural birth in the sequels.
Well, I'm just gonna assume it is right.
Well, I mean,
So
we do know
let's
that
say
they worked
Palpatine
on
got
20
down and dirty with the goods, right? Okay.
Well-
So we just need to figure out what his type is, and then that'll be my type at the con.
That's
Probably the type with the high M count.
yes, right.
Hey, I'll take that. I'll take that. So Ray, if someone looks like Ray, I'll take that. I love Ray. You know.
I don't think type is Ray though, because
No, there's
I
Rays there.
mean-
A lot of girls there that, especially in Star Wars, will do. You'll see a lot of Padme cosplay stuff like that. You'll see a lot of Leia's. You'll see a lot of Bo-Katan. You'll see a lot of Ahsoka. You'll see a lot of other stuff there.
We're not doing Padawan Ahsoka. I saw Shitstorm. We're not doing Padawan Ahsoka. No, I want Fulcrum. Fulcrum. We're doing Fulcrum.
I've seen Mara Jade's there. I've seen all kinds of stuff there, man.
I guess I could accept a Mara Jade.
I've seen sexy stormtroopers. There was a group of girls that wore sexy stormtrooper outfits that were there. I was like, and I got my picture with them.
No, Grande. No.
Oh, I know what would be perfect.
No, Grande, that's wrong. You're a very bad man.
No.
Wait, Slave Ray? I mean,
Shut up.
oh, no, wait, no. Now I'm thinking of it. Shoot. Stay away from the snips. Yeah. I'm not. No, we're. No, but a sexy Imperial officer would be perfect for my
those there.
team.
Yeah, you'll see, bro.
You'll see. Oh.
Now, if a guy wants to take a picture of me, I'd like, I'll say yes. Of
What if
course,
they're dressed as Padme?
If they're dressed as Padme, it depends on the Padme, right? It depends, right? It's gotta be accurate, right? And I don't know.
All right, Darth Zantana. All right. Give me a hell yeah. All right, we're gonna start wrapping.
Yeah.
We're gonna wrap this up before Grinding makes my head explode.
April, oh my god, she's a oh my god. Wait, Megan Fox played April, didn't she?
She did actually, yeah, in the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. He sure did.
Yeah, if I see Megan Fox there, then yeah, I'll ask for her number. I got it.
Yeah, oh, troopers, God bless you. God bless
I never
you.
said that she would give it to me. I said I would ask.
I know, but God bless. That is some ballsy action there, brother.
I would ask for Ashley Eckstein's, but she's married to someone that I know, so.
Yeah, that's correct, Archie. Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about she did that.
In the Michael Bay movie, oh yeah, I remember that.
I forget about those movies.
Oh my, she was.
And they weren't bad movies. I thought the newer Teenage Mutant Ninja movies were pretty good.
No, they weren't.
And then remember her in Transformers. That's when boys become men, when they see Megan Fox in Transformers.
Every time I see Megan Fox, period, back in the day,
no, that's but that was when I was growing up. That's when I was like,
well, I was growing up, and I can tell you, I had the tinglies. Yeah.
Is going for gadget free. What? Who is that? Why are you laughing, Ranger? You gotta explain it to me.
No, you can do. As my mom used to say, go look it up.
We gotta expand her horizon.
You're right, Jedi TG. Megan Fox, a lot have tried, many have failed. That's true.
Don't worry, I got it.
Yep. Look at
gadget for. Oh my, that's not true. Nope, that's not me. That's not me. No.
I'm so offended.
We have standards here, chat. Okay,
sure.
And I have a select choice of who I'm going to ask for my number, who I'm taking a picture with, right? We are still waiting to become okay. So yeah, don't do that. It's doing mouse. What the mouse?
Oh boy. What's this
about
Trooper not wearing the building ring?
See a Mickey there. I better
certainly sounds like Mickey Mouse.
Sure does.
Better not see Mickey Mouse there.
Troopers Troopers can't handle my Riz. Oh.
Mickey, I will punt Mickey to back to California.
You couldn't punt a football forward.
Whoa. Why do you have to punt him to California? You're already going to be in Orlando.
He doesn't even know where it is on the map. Oh, boy.
Okay.
Probably thinks it's
just
next
wait till I
to
see
Japan.
Mickey. Okay. Hey, if Mickey talks to me like that, he's gonna be a mouse that's hey, you know what happens in some of those movies with the mouses, you know?
Yeah, they eat
mice,
your brains.
No, they get caught in a trap.
Out of the two of us here, I think there's only one who's gonna get caught in a trap. Oh boy.
Wait. Sure. A Wookiee for their number. I'm not asking a Wookiee for their number. I am not. I have a specific type of people that.
All right, we're moving on. All right, get over it, troopers.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh
my God. All right, final call. We're gonna wrap it up. before Grundy says something stupid or a trooper says something crazy, and before someone hurts me with shoeies or something. I'd like to come out clean tonight. Let this go on way too long.
Oh yeah, you said 10
You're the
minutes,
one who
40 minutes
spoke
ago.
of-
I know. Then
Mickey.
Grande showed up. I had
know.
to do what I had to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Brave man. Brave man.
I know. I had to control the.
Yeah.
Yes, many things. What a
No.
73, but I had to control it.
Some guy.
Jesus.
Oh, I'm not gonna read it, but that made me giggle.
That did make me giggle too. All right, I think we're clean. I think we're ready to get out of here, which is really good. Just as a reminder, think about coming to Patreon. A lot of cool benefits for being that. We love our Patreons. Big shout out to all the Patrons out there. Also, hit the thumbs up, subscribe. That's an easy thing you can do for the channel. Yes, troopers, get that. If you're going to do it now. Get it ordered. Get it here, bro.
Okay, because it could get here by. So you want it just right to you?
Yes, then I can put it in the damn case and carry
Okay.
it, so you don't have to remember.
So, but
bringing
that's
it.
acceptable. Okay.
Let me look at it again. Yes.
Because then all I need is Desi to help with makeup, and then we're good.
Well, then you need to talk to her. So, or
Okay.
if you're a $5 Patreon and we're like a certain Patreon levels, you get your own. Everyone gets their own certain level of VIP channel, but basically you just get free access to me. Like if you need Ross review help when I'm not streaming, you can message me, ask me about mods, teams, JAC, that kind of stuff. I do it all the time. Patreon link. Give me a sec. I'll get it for you. If I can correctly here.
I got it.
You got it. Thank you, my friend.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Did not go the way I needed it to go.
You got it.
Patreon.
You got it.
There we go.
You got it.
Yeah, I hit the redirect link instead of the actual link.
Oh, gotcha. But yeah, if there's usually the more like we have people that donate and stuff and like to do Patreon, because a lot of people, some people do not. Some people like Patreon, some people like doing the PayPal, some people like you just have different resources. But if you're a Patreon, you know they like it because they get the benefit every month. They can hit me up at any time. You know, all that stuff. So all right, final call for questions stuff. Hugs and kisses. Make it happen. All right. Maybe after I get a job, I'll do it just because you're a favorite. That's all right. Yeah, so that's totally fine, man. Appreciate you, brother. I got hyped earlier with the Marvel Maximum Collection announcement. Yes, indeed. I feel you on that. All right. We're going to end the stream. You may go do whatever you want with the rest of your night's activities. We'll be back tomorrow for some Thirsty Thursday action for you boys and girls. So check us out. We'll do our GAC tomorrow. I think our opponents cleared the front of the wall. We'll do the same. Show them the same love and generosity they showed us. And then we'll rock and roll from there. So everyone, have a great rest of your night. If you need me for anything, hit me up in Discord. Please join our Discord. Great group of people. You can go want to become a Patreon. Please do. That's always appreciated.